Hello, hello, everybody. Can you guys hear me? There's such a huge delay between like what I say and then what chat says. It's so annoying. I have to wait for like 5 seconds to like, oh, can you guys hear me? And I have to wait for like a couple of seconds. Oh, okay, they can hear me. So annoying. What? So hello everybody. Good evening. I don't know why I sound so nasal today, but I think it's because of the weather. It's been like, I don't know, suddenly it just got warmer. For some reason. Anyway. Hello, hello. And also, I think my chat disappeared. What happened here? Okay, all right. There we go. Even my chat like has like a significant delay. It's so annoying. Also, to the person who is like typing in Russian, unfortunately, my friend, I do not understand what you're saying. So, hello, Russians typing in Russian. I don't really understand what you're saying. But welcome to the chat. Also, I'm trying to like at least like do a monthly cover from this year. Oh, okay, my frames dropped like what is going on here? My frames are dropping for some reason. Okay, now it's fine. What? Stupid eh. Now my stream health is poor. How do you even fix that? English is preferred. Yeah. Trains are at least 10 minutes late. I mean, if the train is 10 minutes late in Japan, I mean, even if it's like 1 minute late, like they have to apologize to people. And then if you're late for work because of the late trains, you won't get any infractions for it because you can just ask the station to have like the late slips. So you'd ask them like, "Hey, can I get like a late slip?" And then, you know, like you won't get like your salary doesn't get deducted or anything like that. Peak cover as per usual. Thanks for the amazing release. Thank you so much, Levatalin. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing that. Honestly, it's really fun to do. That song was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I think like most of the Deco covers that I've done are really fun to do. Last year I also did monitoring and it was really fun. I really liked it. But this one is like by far the easiest song to cover. I mean, at least like technically wise, it's the easiest because like last year monitoring was like there's a lot of like fast sections, but this one it just has like a mildly fat, like a, you know, moderately fast rap section, which is like doable for me. Like I really enjoyed like, you know, trying the raps section. I'm not, because I don't know, like it's hard to like have good flow, you know, if you're not like a natural rapper. I don't want to sound like I don't want to sound like a Burgerland rapper, you know. You know, like you know, like white people trying to rap. I don't want to sound like that. Anyway, yeah, I don't want it to sound like burger music, you know. Also, hello, Adorn. Hello, Mana. It is good to see you again. Hello, hello. Even the part with the suspended breathing, that's pretty easy compared to Afterlife. You know how long I had to like I had to attempt doing that section like in Afterlife, you know, the part in the bridge where I had to like do the that part. Oh my god, that one was like, it took me 20 minutes to get it right. But this one I just did a first attempt and that was it. I did it one time and I'm good. Stopping to say you guys did amazing on the cover. Gonna eat now. Good night, imps. Thank you so much, Mr. Shoto Briss Music. And also, Chris has a band and it's pretty fucking cool. He has a band with his friends and they're releasing a song. The name of the band is, oh, hold on, I'm gonna link somewhere here. And also, guys, like the song is pretty, the lyrics are pretty good because Rapunzel, World Eater Rapunzel wrote the lyrics and he performed the vocals for it. I'm pretty sure if you guys like political stuff or like, you know, like it just really reflects the current state of the world, I'm pretty sure you'd like it. It's a banger. Oh yeah, their band is called Atrocious Design. And it premieres in 5 hours. So make sure to like head on to this channel and watch. Go watch the premiere. I'm probably gonna be asleep at that moment, so I can't imagine how harder Afterlife was. That was the most difficult shit I've ever done, and I did it at the first on the first month of the year. So hopefully, I don't know, but I really do like, I do enjoy doing Evanescence covers though. So I might do another one. So yeah, that's probably not the last Evanescence you'll see me covering, but honestly, that song was like hell. We took 3 weeks of like doing back and forth the revisions because there's just so many layers. And then after like, oh, this is the final one, and then we hear a section where it's like, wait, why does this sound like off? So we have to like edit it again and then time tuning it again, like, and then I had to retake some sections that are, it seems like, you know, like they can't do anything in the post-production, so I have to really retake some stuff. That was a lot of shit going on in Afterlife. Oh my god, there's a choir, there's like I don't know, 2 layers of like harmonies, and then I had like doubles for the main sections in the chorus. There's a lot going on. So and then there are some screams too. So I can only imagine like how crazy it was for Chris to like mix that shit. But I'm glad it turned out well. But for Deco, you know, when I recorded this song on the 21st. No, actually, no. I recorded it on the 22nd, and then I finalized it last Wednesday. So that's it. It was just like a week of work. Also, Dark Scorpion 9779, thank you for the super chat. I wish you a very nice day. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hello, Shoto Chris. I'm excited for the single drop later. Yeah, dude. Like I'm excited too because I heard it and I feel like you guys are gonna like it. I feel like people in my community, the people in my chat will definitely like Atrocious design. So look forward to that. Please, 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 please support the. I will be asleep later though because the time zones and shit. But please, if you could make it to the premiere, do show your support on for like show your support towards their band. Starting the day with Mana music. Hello, Fidel. Yes, both covers are very good and done very well. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I also I'm using varied like vocal styles as well because I don't think I can apply the style that I did for Evanescence the way that like it doesn't hit as it doesn't hit as good as in like the Deco song. It's just different. And also like if for Japanese I naturally have a higher pitch even when I speak as well. Whenever I try to speak in Japanese, I have like my tonality is a little bit higher. My pitch is a little bit higher than my normal spoken voice in English. So I just have that kind of like tonality in like Japanese songs, just different. Yeah, and it's a good way for me to like practice my different, I don't know, my different vocal styles. It's just a fun way to implement it and kind of like synthesize what I already know. Best way to start the day, I often start mine with Inkia Impulse. That is so cool. You're still listening to Inkia after all these years. That's so cool. And after like a lot of people have already like also covered Inkia Impulse, and the fact that you're still listening to it is really cool. Hello, Mana. Is your avatar based on the Blood Empress Curse Witch back in Abe no Sam? No, I'm not sure how when that character came out. I'm pretty sure I came out first. I just really stubbornly like black and red. I don't know what that is that an anime? Is that a game? I don't know what that is. But I've seen some game characters apparently that look like me. I don't really care. I mean, like there's a lot of characters that have like hime cut with red eyes and black hair. I think it's like a recurring theme, and also like the higambana is very common theme. Like regardless if I have like similar looking characters, I mean it's still me. Like we have different personalities, so that really doesn't matter. Like I don't really understand people who are like losing their shit over like, oh, this character or this person copied my design. But like, yeah, I mean, because you can only design shit so much, like nothing is new under the sun, okay? What matters is you have a personality that's distinct from that other person, and I think that's at the end of the day, that's what matters, like whatever, whatever, bro. Like it's not something that I really have the energy to spare to like worry about. Like let's worry about the bigger things, okay? Like how are we going to like eliminate the people from Epstein's list? Like I think that's more important. Like that occupies the majority of my headspace, Okay, like let's not be swayed with like frivolous things, right? I don't give a fuck. Like, okay, but I mean, you can't really copyright a concept, like that's a very like capitalist shit, the existence of copyright, right? So I don't know. Fuck that. I mean, people can do whatever the fuck they want, and I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. Anyway, it's a very fun song. In case it's a Beast song. Okay, my favorite is your 115 cover. Thank you. If you're interested in 115, I'm also coming out with Paradolia. I really love that song too. Thank you for your efforts. I have a whole Mana Overload playlist. Starts with Circle With Me, Inca Impulse, King, Megitsune, and Hurt You. It's my favorite to listen to. That's so sweet. Thank you so much, Panda. Will there be more cover from Utopia? Yeah, for sure. I think I will. I already commissioned Kuchisake, so I will be doing Kuchisake. So soon, you know. Abe no Seimei is a diviner. Isn't he like? Wait, is that an anime? I don't know. Super cover as usual during the years of making covers. How do you decide when to use harsh versus clean vocals? I just do whatever feels right. I do things intuitively. I don't really know what to tell you. I listen to it and I'm like, oh yeah, wouldn't it be nice if there's gonna be a scream in the background in this section, you know? And I just try it out and listen to it. Yeah, this works. And then, you know, I also consult Jun, like, what do you think? Should this section have this one? And then he listens to it and you're like, yeah, it works. And that's it. That's how we work. It's just on the fly. Everything, I just do it on the fly. I have no structure. I just let my, you know, like my creativity, I guess, dictate whatever I need to do. You know? Abeno Seimei said, yeah, I mean, like, what are you talking about? Are you talking about the character? Like an anime character or a game? What are you talking about? Back before Edo and Bakumatsu era, she was so bad he had to seal her for 1,000 years. Who is she? The cursed witch. Okay. It's just a very popular and beautiful design, isn't it? I mean, yeah, there's different ways of like interpreting, you know, these combinations of like references, you know, like mine is like a culmination, like my design is essentially just like a culmination of the things that I like, you know. So that's it. This is what you get, you know. Whatever the fuck this is what you get. And if people like it, I mean, I like it, but you know, at the end of the day, like if people don't like it, then I don't really give a fuck, nor do I care. It's like beauty is such a like art is subjective. There are like objectively like there are some point of objectivity in what makes certain things work together, right? Certain aspects in art that kind of, oh, this works, you know. But at the end of the day, some people would be like, oh, that's an ugly design, and okay, end. I don't give a fuck, you know. And if they find it beautiful, then they find it beautiful. They find it ugly, they find it ugly. Who cares? At the end of the day, like, you know, we're all still being played hard by cannibalistic pedophiles. So, like, what's it gonna matter, you know? Venerable Mark's pillow of class, struggle, and comfort. Yeah. English name, I think, is a witch of covenants. Basically, the first master witch, much like Sim. Ah, okay. I got awestruck on how similar they are, at least from old books I read. I loved. Ah, okay. I'm excited for the upcoming covers, man. Yes, that's my favorite Utsupi song. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do it because I really like it. It's pretty cool. I'm not really drawn into like the more synthy songs that Utsupi does. I like the ones with like really heavy stuff. So I'm not a big fan of the synths, the songs that had a lot of synths work. Or I don't know, like kind of like dancey sections. Is a Japanese type of god, basically like how Dance of Makami is who the stellar wolf. Who is the stellar wolf? I have no idea, bro. Like, I'm half Japanese, but I'm not really. I don't really I've never heard of that. I don't know why I'm not interested in Japanese mythology. I've only like known about like the major gods. But like more than that, I don't really care. I don't care. I don't care. Creativity is a thing that we can't buy. It's within. Exactly. Hi, Mona. The cover was awesome. Hello, Heck. Our streamer is just gifted like that. Nah, I don't see it like. I mean, when you've been listening to like metal and hardcore your entire life, like you can just intuit certain things. Like you can like maybe that sounds good in this section, or maybe this and that. Like it's just like I don't know, prolonged exposure to the genre, and also like if you write songs too, then that also has an effect to it. Like it will kind of like exercise that part of your brain that would, you know, the part of your brain that likes to create. She is based on the Futakuchi Onna Yokai. Yeah, this is true. Am I the only one that reads books from 2,000 years ago? Maybe, I don't know, like probably you're not the only one, you know. But like just like what you like, bro. What does it matter? I don't understand. Okay, like I don't know what you're trying to insinuate there. Like, oh, I'm so unique, I'm the only one who does this. Is that what you're trying to say? We all like something that probably a lot of people might not do. Like not a majority of people don't do. So that's like something that you can cultivate for yourself, you know? Okay. Opinions are just a representation of each person's thinking. It won't be the same for everybody because we're different, and makes it. Yeah, that's true. And also, like, opinions at the end of the day is just like, okay, that's your perspective, but this is how I see it. I don't care. Hi, I'm on hearing your lovely voice and became one of my favorite singers. Thank you for getting me into metal. That's so awesome, Laggy. I'm glad that it got you into metal. Hearing your lovely voice, blah blah blah. Yeah, the heavy ones are better. Though God Gotcha is a pretty song. Morning Mana banger cover and sick art to go with. Thank you. I think Ichid really did a good job on the art. She always is on point though. Member for 59 months. Let's go, Suzuki. Thank you. Somebody shows me literally any song. I wonder how this would sound in metal. Literally though, like any like Vocaloid cover, I was like, oh nice. I wanna cover this, but with a metal twist. I hope you have a nice day. I'm gonna write another song. I hope you have a nice day too. I hope your song goes well. Also, Adorn, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Let's go. Damn. 20 gifted memberships. Been on vocal rest order. Okay. everyone had their own different taste, which is understandable. That's true. Like, it's just something that you would, like, I mean, just enjoy what you like. Really, you have no, I mean, unless you're like under duress, unless you're like somebody puts a gun to your head, we're all literally free to do what we want. So I think people should just focus on the things that give them joy and not like focus on like what people are not doing. Unless, of course, like it's gonna affect other people. Like, for example, if a lot of people do not have any compassion for the weak or for the poor, that's gonna be a problem, right? That's gonna be something that's like, holy shit, why you guys are like doing this, But if like people are not like doing the things that you like, who cares? Just keep on doing it. What does it matter if nobody like does what you do? As long as you're happy with the things that you're doing, then that's all that matters at the end of the day. If it's not life threatening, or if it's not like, if it doesn't threaten the fiber of society, like I think I feel like society as it stands now should be threatened, but that's another can of worms that we're not going to open on my YouTube stream. But what I'm trying to say is, I think people just need to, I really, really, really implore people to live your best life, because like nothing matters. If you're not gonna, who's gonna live your best life for you if not you? Like, I know life is hard, but like try to find joys in the smaller things, But not like there needs to be a balance too. Like, you can't just escape, You can't just forever escape with your waifus. That's not healthy either. But like, try to strike a balance and also not be too like, I don't know, not get so engulfed by the kind of the fandom that you're into, because I feel like a lot of people, especially in Western cultures, like in Western countries, people tend to like cultivate their identities around their hobbies, which I don't think is healthy. Like, at the end of the day, like after everything is said and done, like strip off everything that your hobbies, your I don't know, your collections or whatever, your achievements. At the end of the day, strip all of that, and what can you say for yourself? Like, do you still have an identity after you strip all of that from yourself? So I think there needs to be a balance. Because I think a lot of people in the West are very, very obsessed with like, oh, I'm this and that. Like, it's causing like unnecessary tribalism. Do you see how like fans get like, a lot of fans get like, when their football team lost or whatever the fuck, they burn cities or something? Like, what the hell? Fucking hell, what? You would destroy public property because your favorite soccer team or football, whatever the fuck, football team lost, but then you don't do anything when, we just literally found out that the leaders, so we have the people in the 1% are literally eating babies. Like, what? Okay, like, wait, I think like a lot of people's rage are so misdirected. Like, we have a common enemy, okay? Like, I need people to lock the fuck in, and then like get rid of their senseless tribalisms and like look at the common enemy. So we do have a common enemy, The crack, broken portrait definitely is a mood. Yeah, because the song is about expressing like disdain for the person that they've previously liked. Like Marshmallow is about like expressing that Like, you know, I've never really even believed in you in the first place. And all of the I love yous that I told you were actually lies. I never liked you. I really hated everything about you. So yeah. It's kind of like a realization of that I think that the cracked, broken portrait is like the representation of like that self that that pretended to like the person that they now disdain openly, you know. It's just really cool, I think. Some fans burn the city when they win. Oh yeah, that one too. It's insane, right? Like, what? Why is your first instinct like disruption? Why is your first instinct destruction? What? I really enjoy the amount of metal Vocaloid stuff we are getting lately. The producers are cooking so hard. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Holy green up and down this chat. Sup? Sup, y'all? Just back from Taraweh. What is Taraweh again? Is it still iftar? Like, are you guys still celebrating? Sadly, I know about hooliganism too. Yeah. Sometimes they burn the city down when their team wins. Yeah, especially in Germany, it's bad. There is even a word for those kinds of idiots. Hooligans. Yeah. Hooliganism. They can't lock the fuck in when they can't even wake the fuck up. But for sure. Class consciousness isn't strong in the West. Yeah. That's why, like, I think Western people are so easy to, like, they have this like tendency to easily like get into like senseless tribalism and like you said, hooliganism, right? Because they're so desperate because the lack of like concrete cultural roots like makes them like it's hard for them to actually like find their own identities and like places to belong. Like they don't have a sense of belonging. And the way that they can express that sense of belonging is like destruction of property. Dump the sports ball team, embrace class allegiance. For sure, for real though. Because the thing is, like, I mean, they're causing destruction for the wrong reasons. Would love to see that in reaction to like, you know, the systems in place. But it's not. It's just like at the end of the day, they're just like inconveniencing other working class people. Do you have a favorite cover so far? So far? I don't really think that I have like a favorite cover. Because to me, it's just like a reflection of who I am as a person at the time when I made the cover. So I can't really say like, you know, because I have a favorite one, because like that's like at this time of like in 2022 when I released this song, this is the kind of person that I was, and like my skill level was at this point. And if not because of that person who I was at the time, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. So like it's kind of like choosing your favorite child, you know. So I don't know. I don't think I do. Like I've come to a point where I am accepting myself for who I was at the time when I made things, you know, when I made the things that I did. So I don't know. It's hard to explain. It exists in the metaphysical. Same in neighboring Bulgaria. Yeah, for real. I'm on Team Vanguard Party. I'm on the West as well, and it's horrible. Yeah. Special type of salad that only happens in Ramadan. Ah, okay. Ado has a new music video in 10 minutes. Will you watch it? No, because I'm on stream. It's sad to see some going towards class consciousness only to divert to anti-Semitism. It's just sad. I know, right? All that wasted energy, man. If we all put that into like, you know, really locking in and to the real enemies, you know, it's gonna we're gonna achieve so much. Mana be like, if you burn a city, at least find a good reason. For real. It's not about like, you know, it's just like the senseless violence, you know? Because like I'm not like a liberal who's like, I don't condone violence. Some form of violence happens, you know, in reaction to systemic violence. And I think some form of violence are required to liberate yourself from oppression, you know? So it's very context based, okay? Undercover when we have a lot of good reason to burn that place. I get that. Different time, different person, kind of like asking which when did you like yourself yeah, for real, exactly, because I don't really regret anything. Like if I had to redo everything, I would do it the same way all over again, because like the sufferings that I experienced, the time where I was suffering a lot needed to happen so that I can, you know, get out of it and have like a more resilient mind. So like in order for me to achieve the resilience that I do now, those things needed to happen to me. Unfortunately, sometimes, you know, the universe would just like throw you into a blender, and you know, whatever comes out of it, that's the new you. If you survive, if you survive the blender of the universe, then yeah. For me, I'm still grateful for like even the times where I was betrayed by like people that were very close to me. I wouldn't have it any other way, because if it never happened, I wouldn't have gotten rid of those people in my life, you know? And that needed to happen. Wait, what did you say? Yeah. That's true. Yeah, Piotr, you might want to like get rid of that. But it's already reflected in my screen. Bro, please don't get me banned. Please don't get my channel banned. They're really cracking down on that too, so let's not do that here. It would be a lot safer to do that on Twitch, because I'm not really a super streamer. Although I do have like a partnered although I am a Twitch partner, I'm not really like a streamer. So it won't hit me as hard if, you know, my Twitch is like suspended or whatever. Something is going on with my mic filter. Okay, all right, cool. Nice cover. Thank you. And also Okami, hello. But yeah, like I don't know what to say. Like I just want people to just, there's just a lot of like misdirected, misguided rage that instead of like turning that rage towards each other, we should turn in that rage towards the system and the people that put up the system in the first place. It's really, I don't know, like it's so easy to see, you know, it's so like, it's just like very on the nose, but I don't understand why people still can't see it. Or I think maybe, you know, they're just in denial, and there's really nothing much you can do if a person is in denial, because you're not on the same level of understanding. Like there's only so much you could do in convincing, you know, the other person who is still in denial. unfortunately, we still have to wait it out, you know, for these people to come out of the stages of grief. You know, they're still bargaining. They're still denying. They haven't been on the level of acceptance yet. They haven't reached the level of acceptance yet, so. And it's gonna be hard because, like, humans really dislike cognitive dissonance. Like, we will literally do everything just so we won't have to deal with cognitive dissonance. It's very, very difficult for the human mind to deal with it. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, that's my 2 cents. I don't know how we ended up talking about that, but again, I guess again, like with my streams, we just like free flow with whatever the fuck conversation that we're gonna have. Great cover as per usual. Thank you, Philip Seaton. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Most likely in denial, all this info in front of them, and they still won't change. Exactly. Like what's it gonna take? You know what's it gonna take? Because right now we're like a lot of like the conspiracy theories have been validated too. Like what? You know, like all those weird shit that they're doing. Like I'm not really convinced about like, you know, like how it's related to like Illuminati, like, or how like it would, I don't know, but it's just, I think for me it's like a secret societies, they need to have like leverage, you know, like these motherfuckers need leverage out of each other so that you can truly be in the inner circle. You need to have like a blackmailable shit. You need to have blackmail material of each member so that they can't turn against each other, you know? And what's the most blackmailable thing is, you know, they do the most atrocious things, like violating children. You know, that's like easily the most blackmailable thing that anyone can do. Blackmail material, classic. And also, like, you know, like, I'm not discounting the fact that they really do have these tendencies, but it's like a double whammy, you know. It's a kind of like hitting two birds with one stone. Blackmail material, and also like indulging the deepest, sickest desires. And like I think Samuel also mentioned it in the server before, that basically Epstein is like the provider of like those, you know, the what do you call this, like the handler, like the dispatcher of like those, like how, like, you know, like people, like basically a drug dealer. The drugs are children. It's more about the fact that if those people were to accept the info that came out, they have to restructure their entire life. Exactly. Because it's a lot easier to just like keep the things the way they are than, you know, like unravel all the things that you thought was like what you thought you knew, and rebuilding again. That's harder. It's hard. It's really difficult to do that. Destroying everything you think you knew and understood, and rebuilding that structure. It's a lot better to maintain old structures, even though they're, you know, they're already dilapidated and like they're falling apart. But it's gonna cost you. It's a lot. It's gonna be more costly to keep repairing a broken down house than, you know, just rebuilding it. It's gonna cost you over time. By the way, I'm a metal drummer. I'm really good. That's awesome. This is really good. Man, it's been far too long since I've caught a live stream. Great cover as usual. Blessed to hear your voice on stream again. Thank you, Makama Jin. Damn, you've been a member for 47 months. You guys like a lot. Have a lot. Oh yeah, OBS is like acting out again. New cover is fire. What are we talking about today? We're talking about just, you know, random things. Like tribalism in the West. Zitter, are you okay? Wait, where is it? I'm sorry, Boss Mana. I'm late because my parents are panic buying because our city is getting bombed. Oh my god, Zitter, what? No. Oh my god, Zitter, you don't... Please, for the love of God, you don't have to join the stream. Prioritize your safety, dude. What? Why are you even here? Please go and be safe somewhere. Hide. Where do you need to go? Like, evacuate somewhere. Jesus Christ, what? But it is where the bassist and consultant is. Ah. I thought my Wi-Fi being absurd. No, it was my OBS. Your song with a cake. What? You mean Contraband? The Contraband or Kingslayer? Which one? Oh yeah, and I'm into I'm really into hardcore punk. I mean, my roots are in hardcore punk. Like before I did like the Mana project, I had a band. Until like I've been active in the hardcore scene for like... Oh damn, what? Luggage is out of space. Need to keep the spending spree. Thanks for all the great covers. Thank you, best Elise. Best, okay. Thank you so much for this, the Akasupa. Oh my god. Damn. Head banged so hard the last part. Oh, I think you meant Contraband, right? I've been asking you which song. Contraband. Okay, it's Contraband, I guess. Detter, keep supporting yourself. Keep yourself safe so you can keep supporting. That's true. You can't support me when you're getting bombed. What? No. Be safe first. Safety first, dude. What? How can I leave without supporting my favorite meat sack VC? Oh my god, dude. Contraband was so heavy. And me and my friend moshed so hard. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And speaking of which, I'm working on another song that I'm doing with Katie. I should have done it last year, but I really didn't have the energy to. So I'm gonna finally finish it this year. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to release it this year on my channel this time. Kingslayer and Contraband are so good. Love it. Thank you. I'll write bots. I'll make 20 Zetters that spam funny stuff. Oh my god. What kind of metal do you like? I like Thal. I like Thal and a lot of metalcore actually. I really am not into deathcore though. I see the appeal, but for my own enjoyment, I don't know why I can't enjoy deathcore. Like I enjoy some songs, but not the genre for the entirety of it. Like there are some songs that I like. Oh wow, this is really cool and stuff, but like not enough for me to like be a fan of the genre itself. I don't know why. My favorite band. I don't really have a favorite band though. I don't know. Because I like a lot of bands that have like that evolve over time, you know, like that are not just stuck in their own ways. I know a lot of metal fans like really hate it when a band like decides to like change genres or like to change their styles. But that's what I like the most. Cuz innovation, you know. And you can really see like how their musicianship has evolved when they try to implement new ways in their own music. I would rather one genuine Zetter than 100 bots. Yeah, for real though. Why are you here? Guess brain rot and myself will time out Zitter. 100 Zetter bots for real. Piotr +1. I think it's just a way for everyone. There are some genres that just click. Yeah, for real. I do see the appeal that deathcore has to other people, but I just don't have that in me. Like I was just I would find myself be like, oh, that's cool, and then just click away. You know? I don't know. It doesn't like stick with me, I guess. I like a lot of like bands that have more emotionality to them. It's not that you like, you know, I'm not saying that deathcore bands don't have emotions or don't have emotional songs, but it's just like a lot of them kind of sound the same. You know, it's just like, wait, which band is this? They kind of have the same style. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I do appreciate like the a lot of deathcore musicians are very technical though, and I appreciate that. I appreciate them for having that kind of level of skills, the technicality to the technical skills to be able to perform the way they do. And I appreciate that. It's just that I don't enjoy it. I just don't enjoy it. I enjoy Tal though. I enjoy Viljarda. For some reason, it just like makes my brain happy. I don't know. I just don't understand why the fuck we getting included in the conflict, because it's in the Middle East, Zetter. You're in the Middle East, and and you know they don't discriminate. Like even if their enemy is Iran, they would still be like, what? Iraq? Iran? I'm making jokes now, but like, you know what? You know who your fucking enemies are, right? They don't make any distinctions. If you're brown and in the Middle East, you're part of the conflict, you know? No amount of bots can replace the meat Zack Zetter. That is true. Adorn is right. There's only one Zetter that that we have in the mana community. So please, my God, do it for the sake of yourself. Please take care, okay? Don't get bombed. What the hell? Since I'm new watching your videos and shorts, who's this Russian guy called Piotr, I think. Piotr is actually from Indonesia. He just has a Russian name. God, man, Unk is now Russian, I guess. I am the Russian bot planted by Kremlin to support the rubles-backed V-singer. Exactly. Even though the rubles that I was promised did not arrive, in fact. Like, I don't know why people keep on saying that I'm a Russian whore. Like, no, not Russian whore. I'm a Kremlin whore. Even though, like, I've never received anything from the Kremlin. They just literally make shit up, and I'm like, okay, so we're just making shit up right now. Okay, I guess that's how we're. That's where we are right now. Metal that sounds similar. It is what it is. I pass it up a lot of objectively good. I pass up a lot of objectively good metal because it doesn't click with me. So yeah, relatable for real, right? It just doesn't stick. Like, okay, like I can't force anything. Much like you can't force what, you know, the person that you're attracted to. You can't force yourself to like the music that you want, that you're attracted to, you know? The West cannot distinguish anything that isn't white. Yeah. One letter of difference too close, and yeah, exactly. Iraq, and the way that they say like Iraq and Iran is like Iraq and Iran. Like, why is it like that? Why do they say it like that? I don't understand. Like, do they not like, is it really how you would say it in American English, or they just made that shit up? Also, Iraq made the bad choice of being situated between Iran and a fake bullshit country of redacted people that should not YouTube's, yeah, that should also, you know, redacted. Cause this fair, which is fair cause US bases. Yeah. Okay. Zitter, are you safe right now? That's an Indonesian name from now on. Okay, yes, I agree. Piotr is an Indonesian name. Yeah, I'm just... Wait, how were you able to connect to the internet? For real, me and my family don't feel safe here in the West just because... Okay, also imps. I read somewhere that America is not gonna be is gonna run out of clean drinking water in 13 years. Can anybody fact check that? I forgot where I read it, but I just remembered, like, you guys are not gonna have clean water in a decade. I wouldn't be surprised if someday soon, most parts of the world, oh, those people are fighting again. Yeah, that kind of happens there. Yeah. I mean, I think they are. They're gonna have a civil war, I think. Like, there's gonna be a balkanization of the United States. Do you guys think? What do you guys think? To be honest, I would have never heard about Linkin Park if I didn't hear about Transformers. Oh, okay. But where do you live? Z and Drum? Like, Linkin Park is really, really famous. It's kind of interesting how you didn't know about them until, like, Transformers. Zetter watching stream would sell data. My condolences. Don't waste your data on my stream, bro. Save it for actual emergencies. Iraq, Iran. Cute pet cat, by the way. Thank you. She's my familiar. I can fact check that it's been all over Swedish and German news outlets, yes. Oh, okay. I used to be deathcore lover, but yeah, deathcore nowadays had the same formula and same pattern. It's boring, to be honest. I'm not hating the musicians, but yeah, just losing my interest on deathcore. Yeah, I mean, when Lorna Shore dropped that song, it's like everybody's just trying to copy Lorna Shore at this point, you know? So it's kind of samey. Nobody's really doing anything new. And I like it when creative people really put their creativity to work and not just with the things that they're comfortable with. I'm pretty sure these people have a great talent. So, yeah. I feel like they're just wasting their time. You know, I don't know. I can't really say for sure. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people enjoy it too. But for me, it's just like, man, all that talent and just doing the same formulaic things, you know, when they have so much potential. You know what I mean? The water exists, but it can't be distributed without being super expensive. Then again, America is a country of invasive lawns and golf courses and growing almonds in the desert. For real though, what the fuck is going on with their almonds? Hi, Camarada. Mount a new cover. Yeah, let's go. You take that back. You're my favorite entertainment source. Okay. Damn, all right. No, but the thing is, Zitter, you need to prioritize your safety. To be fair, he could just be young and grew up during the hiatus. Ah, for real. Yeah, that's true. Hiatus of Linkin Park, yeah. I don't know what's happening here in the West, but having children in this world is scary. Oh, for real, Maddie. Like, I fucking agree. Like, I love my children so much that I would choose to not have them. They do not deserve to suffer on this planet. Like, the way that things are, the way things are right now is really not safe for children. Like, this world is hostile to children. There are literal like rich people trying to eat them. Trying to eat them. Man, what the hell? Like, I really cannot like fathom the beef, the jerky things that are being mentioned in the files. I'm like and then at one point, like, oh, like Jeffrey has like 6 bags of like jerky in his freezer. You don't freeze jerky, you know. You don't fucking freeze jerky ever. So it's I don't know. You can't freeze drugs either, unless like, there's really one conclusion you will have in mind is that it's gotta be human flesh, or it's gotta be something that's not, you know, like, it's not actual jerky. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, beef strips you do freeze. Okay, but no, but jerky though, jerky. And then there's this one email was like, oh, he's gonna try eating regular food again. Okay. I live in the Philippines, by the way. Oh, Philippines mentioned rah rah. See, gang. Oh, imps. Have you heard about like the beef between like sea people and South Koreans? and then like a lot of like people from Southeast Asian countries were like calling themselves siblings, because like, yeah, we may fight against each other, but if like an East Asian would mess with Southeast Asians, we're all your enemies now. And I kind of like that solidarity. Is a lot of those Korean haters were very racist. Like, I was just like floored. Like, bro, we're all in the same, you know, the same region. We're all Asians. What the fuck? Why you gotta have to be this racist, you know? Just because you're just slightly located to the north, you know, the northern area. Like, I don't understand. Then again, even East Asians hate each other, right? I know for a fact that there's like a lot of Japanese people hate Chinese people, or even Koreans. Koreans hate Japanese people. I mean, they just hate each other. I just don't understand it. I mean, I do know, like, I do understand, like, why Chinese people and Koreans have come to hate Japanese people because of, like, the imperial war crimes. But to this day, it carries on. Bro. If Megatron was a metalhead, the age of deathcore has ended. Okay. Jemmy hijacked Samuel's account. Yeah, Jemmy is from that place too. The age of hard deathcore is and no more guttural screaming. Follow me and you'll always have good metal again. Okay. We got normal credit for normal phone calls that don't need internet, so don't worry. Okay, that's good. I feel like having a child at this day and age is doing them a disservice. If for real, I think having children on this planet at this point in time is child abuse. I'm sorry. I feel like it's child abuse. Like you forcibly bring someone into existence only for them to grow up and pay rent and bills and taxes. Like, what? No, I don't want that life. What the hell? Imagine taking someone out of the blissful void, trap them in a bag of flesh that's so vulnerable, at the mercy of, like, the elements. And then only to grow up having to pay rent and bills and taxes. I don't think that's good. You can freeze mushrooms though. Okay. But he has some ingredients. Like a mushroom, I would understand, like psychedelic mushrooms, but it's just like one ingredient. But like they had this discussion like, oh, he's gonna teach me how to make jerky. Fucking hell. Most systems are created in a way so people think about artificially created problems and not focus on what's around them. Yeah. Yes. To keep you distracted from organizing and, banding together to fight the common enemy. When a musician do something unique, many people want to copy it exactly the same. Like what's on the music headline, what's on the music headline without something that could highlight their own style. Yeah, I think that's where really like people's creativity are challenged. Like how do you synthesize like your inspiration with your own style and like have like a, create something out of those, a synthesis of those things, Me and the siblings, yeah. Sea people, mermaids. Oh, that siblings conflict. It's really funny, to be honest. Got me rolling. Yeah, it was very entertaining. I was like looking at it, but I was just looking at it with popcorn in hand and just looking at the the comments and the replies. Incel Samsung Chebolites be not racist challenge imp for real though. Why are they so racist? I don't understand. I know not everyone, of course not, but why do they have such intense racist tendencies? It's just baffling to me. That explains some of the Japanese only. Yeah, for real. Like, there's just a lot of xenophobia. It's just on all of these, both, I think. There's a lot of toxicity in both nations. Crazy how some Koreans be racist like we aren't literally closer than going from east to west train. For real, though. Sue the parents for being born. I swear to God, Japanese only signs make sense when you see what tourists do in Japan. People just had enough. It really depends, though. I think contextually, a lot of like those type of stores do it not probably 50-50. Like some would do it out of like just language barrier. They just don't want to deal with like, especially when it's like rush hour and they don't really have language skills. They can't speak English and they don't know how to deal with foreigners. So they kind of just like take the path of least resistance, which is like, okay, you can't go here. And some do really, I think some of them like genuinely feel like, you know, xenophobia. Like, I mean, like everywhere else, you know. And I do think too that there are some places that need to be protected against, especially like natural, like areas of natural beauty, like, you know, like, and what do you call this? Like World Heritage sites need to be protected from like disruptive tourists. It doesn't matter, you know, which country they're from. If they're disruptive, like they can't be there. You can't really, like, you have to respect the places that you go to. Like you can't just be like, oh, just because you have money to pay for things, for traveling, it doesn't mean, you know, that you can just do whatever the fuck you want. You still need to respect the people's customs, you know, people's culture and customs. 100% my son loves you to death, so I think it's worth it. What? Okay. For real? Wait, you have a son? How old is your son? By the way, what I said last time, Transformers 1 reference, I'm a big Transformers fan. I really, I liked the old ones, the cartoon ones. I really do not like the Michael Bay movies. I cannot. I don't know why. It's just explosions everywhere all the time. That's why babies cry so much when they're born. Yeah, for real. That's like the existential pain for being born in the mortal realm. Thank you for your creativity. Thank you so much for like appreciating what I put out there in the world. My daughter headbangs to your music in the car. Oh my god, I have parents. I have parents in my chat. That's so nice. Okay, so for those who are actually like good parents, I'm glad that you have children, because you do deserve to have children. People like you, if there are people who deserve children, is people like you who enjoy raising kids. Me, however, I enjoy making music, not babies. So the closest thing I would have as my child would probably, like, you know, an album or an EP. That's like, those are my children. Okay. All hail Metaltron. Okay. Oh yes, people are very disrespectful. Yeah, for real. Want to hear something crazy? My little bro said he had a crush on you, and I asked him if it was okay, and I wanted to go to therapy. What? What do you mean? No, I think that's something that you should. I don't think that that's something you would want to go to therapy for, but maybe you can explore, you know? Why do you like an anime bitch on the internet? I don't know. There's also the rise of nuisance streamers, people who make a career out of being antisocial for clicks. That is true. Like that guy who got arrested in North Korea. What's his name again? Forgot. Something. I forgot his name. But that guy was also very disruptive in Japan, but he finally got arrested in Korea and was thrown in jail. Yes, Johnny Somali. Oh my god, that motherfucker. What the hell? Like, you didn't need to be like that. What? Like, what? Why do you have to be like this? Why? For what reason? Also, Derry Solag, welcome to Sinner. Thank you for being a member. I seen on Instagram someone roast them with please you speak English. Turning 7 in summer, let's go. Is your son in the first grade? I know, because Michael Bay Optimus is so brutal. Okay. But Unc, I thought I was your little one. Zitter, you're already here. I don't need to put you in any pipeline. Uncle Makuma. Yeah, for real. Of course I had to get crazy when Mana is streaming. Of course it had to get yeah. For real. True, but where my Eid money at? For real. Are you asking Piotr for some Eid money? Oh yeah, by the way, I just sent some money for Samuel, not Samuel, Simo. Not Samuel. Samuel is not it doesn't practice Islam. But I did send Simo, my friend from Gaza, because he wanted to feed like his neighborhood like some food for iftar, so they needed like $900, and I sent about like 400, and I feel like I think Adorned also sent around 400, so we made at least, hopefully they were able to like have some meals, like some decent meals for their iftar. So thank you, Adorned, for doing that. Like Simo told me to say thank you to you. Your child are the covers, and they will grow up to be full-on EPs. No, that would be my original songs. Crush on an anime girl, but the cartoon from isn't real. Oh my god. No. What? It's kind of satisfying that he got locked in the fucking slammer. Yeah, for real. I agree. Hyper cringe, but at least he might get what he deserves in Korea. Yeah. Why are you reading the old comments in the chat? No, no, dude. Like, this is how it goes. Like, there's a lot of delay. Like, there's literally like a 10-second delay. And also, there's a lot of chat. Like, I have to go through I want to go through everything. That's why it takes time. How is your homie Simo? He actually got accepted to study in Ireland. So hopefully he can like study there for a year, and probably he said he wants to find a job there too. But he got accepted essentially. He can probably get like a scholarship to study in Ireland. Zeter Eid is still more than half a month from now. I can Uncle Annie and all of you if you wish, but it's gonna be public here in chat. Uncle Makuma. Well, I'm gonna go to take a bath and play some Roblox. Okay, are you 14? All right, enjoy your Roblox. Well, I'm gonna go okay. I know, but I need new clothes, Unc. You're really great. It was a pleasure talking to you. No worries, bro. I mean, enjoy your Roblox. Please come with me to the market. I fear getting lost without a grown-up. Aren't you like 6 foot? Aren't you 6 foot tall, Zitter? Like, why do you need a grown-up? Alhamdulillah, Auntie Mana, you will be blessed on Jannah, inshallah. Yeah, I mean, I've been auntieing for years. I've been an aunt for like years. So I know how to aunt, okay? I'm like expert at auntieing. Yeah, but I'm illiterate. Okay. Can I be your niece, Uncle Makuma? Praying for the best for Simo. Me too. I really do hope that he would find like something, something that would take away his grief. in Ireland. What? There's the other annoying streamer who got convicted in the Philippines. Jemmy is torturing him as we speak. Wait, what is this streamer? What did they do? Turn into Makama and then immediately promoted to Uncle Makama. Simo sent his heartfelt thanks to me in an email. I'm really glad to hear that him and his family can be fed. Yes, I'm so glad. Thank you, Adorn, for always like contributing to his family. I really appreciate that. Zitzer talking about a grown up like he ain't taller than. Yeah, dude, I'm literally 4'11". If anyone needs a grown up, I do, because I can't reach the top shelf when I do my groceries. I have to ask staff, can you get that for me? The fuck? Okay? Like, it's not fun. I need a tall person to reach the top shelf for me. I am a full-grown adult, but I am not. I'm vertically challenged. Shut up. Anyway. That's my reality. I just have to navigate. You gotta be resourceful, you know? So, yeah. You need pedal extensions when you drive. This is why I don't drive, because I can't reach it. Like, you know, like when I got my driver's license, like when I had like my practical examination, the seat was literally like really close to the wheel. Okay? Like it was almost like, it felt like teetering towards being illegal, like that my like hands are so close, like it's just so close, my body was so close to the wheel because I had to like move the chair so that my feet can reach the fucking pedal. Okay, my god, just don't make me don't remind me of my practical exam. Fuck, I know, this is why I don't drive. Okay, this is why I don't drive. I use public transportation because they are as effective. Okay, in Japan, you can like live. I've been living my life not having to drive. Okay, and I can go to work without having to drive. Hallelujah. Leg breaking height surgery. No, what the fuck? You want me to break my knees to extend my legs? Fuck that. What the hell? Grown up, are you looking for a titan? No, just someone tall enough to like reach the top shelf. Let me know if you need a boost up, man. Kind of like I need a human pyramid to like get to the top shelf. What the fuck? What is the top? Yeah, what is on the top shelf? A lot of things. And also, Makuma, Uncle Makuma, Makuma. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Here you go, kids. Thank you. 3 manas in a trench coat. If for real though. Like right now, I'm really fucking short as hell. Like my chair, I can't even like rest my foot on the floor. Okay, my chair is high. Like it's the lowest setting, but my feet are hanging from my chair. Okay, like that's my reality. That's why I need a footrest, because having your foot hang on your chair is not comfortable. So I always need to have a footrest. And also, it makes you feel like you're a child. Like, you know, like when you're a child, like you're with like those little children, like sitting on like, what do you call this? Like grown up chairs and with their feet hanging. That's literally me. The Japanese public transportation is amazing, but 125 centimeters, you can't even. Why need some boost up? Let me grab some shoe boxes for her. I literally do need a step ladder. Like I can't reach the top of my cupboards without a step ladder. I always have to use a step ladder. That's just the reality of short people. Why do you think we're so angry all the time? Don't fuck with short people, because we are balls of anger, because we have all that frustration, like, you know, condensed into like our bodies. Yeah, there's just so much. We have little tiny bodies, but we have all that raged from years of having to use step ladders as adults. Do you have any peers that's your height? Yeah, a lot of Japanese women are pretty short, so yeah. But at my workplace, I'm definitely shorter than everyone. Because you're closer to, exactly. We can feel the heat, the fires of hell. Because we're closer to the ground. I use chairs as step ladders, and yes, yeah, for real. That's just my reality. And you don't understand that because you are not 4'11". Like, some people would like purposefully I don't understand either. Like, some people would be like, I don't know, maybe it's just a meme, but I saw this like video of like a girl was like, oh, I'm so tiny, I'm like 5'5", bitch. 5'5"? What? You say 5'5" is tiny? What? I would love to be 5'5". What the hell? I don't have to like struggle. What the fuck do you mean? Like, I'm like, what was that again? Like, there's this girl who mocks like those types of people, like on Discord, like forgot, like I guess like a Discord pick me or some, it's like Discord kitten pick me. It'd be like, oh, I don't know, wait, when we meet like in real life though, I'm gonna be so tiny. You guys are gonna tower all over me. Ha ha ha. I'm 5'5". I'm like, huh? Not the Discord kitten. Yeah, it was so funny though. She really clocked it, so. But like, you know what I mean? Like, it's only good on paper, but it's not practical, you know? Like, for you, like, some people would like, oh, it's gonna be like, oh, because like, I don't know, it's just like a something that they would brag about because they're so tiny. I'm just a baby, shit like that, and it's like it's so exhausting. It's so exhausting, bro. What the fuck? I'm exhausted. Okay. If I need to grab something from the top shelf, I can imagine myself doing some sort of parkouring. Yes. When I did not buy a step ladder, and in my old apartment I had a really high cupboard, I had to climb on my counter. I had to climb on my kitchen counter. Okay? Fuck. I hate it. It's so dehumanizing. So I feel like I'm losing my dignity. Like, damn. They really, like, people who made this design hates short people. Like, you want to like strip short people of all the dignity to like force them to climb on the countertops. Yeah, okay. So I think I have a lot of rage inside of me. Like, I'm just complaining about being short. Oh, man. For real, though, this is why I'm so full of anger. fake height cell when they meet a real hobbit. For real though. Like you do not understand the hobbit existence until you have to climb until you have to experience climbing on the kitchen counter to reach the top shelf, to reach a high cupboard. You don't get to say anything. Tiny mana best one. Yeah, but I can punch you in the face. I'm kidding. Yeah, this is like people really do not understand the rage that short people have. Like you don't understand. You will never understand. It's not a face, Mom. Me and pocket-sized mana. Yo, I have a friend. When I was in high school, and she was like, "Oh, your foot is like a keychain." What the fuck does that mean? What? Bitch, what did you just call my foot? I don't know. She's crazy. Yeah. She said like, "Oh, your foot is so tiny, like it could be my keychain." She's weird. Weird as fuck, bro. But okay. I just laughed. Like a key charm or something. Damn, the gremlin model was actually accurate height. Yeah, I think the most accurate like representation of IRL me is the gremlin mana. For real. Like my current model is like, you know, it's just my model is my full body model is just way too pretty and tall. I look tall, you know? This model looks very tall. It's nothing like me. The person behind this character is actually, in fact, a gremlin. Just gremlin height and rage. Always had been. I have the scars to prove it. Does that mean we get even angrier metal if you have to take a trip to the West? Oh, I don't even need to. I'm already angry as is. I always have been. Hello there. I'm listening to your Top Musica cover at the moment. It's so good. Thank you so much. Damn, it's been a while. I haven't. People here mention a lot of covers I haven't even listened to myself for a long time. So I appreciate you listening to my old covers. I always tell my wife that her toenail is a grain of rice because it's so small. For real though, I do have the same, like my pinky, especially my pinky toenail is like literally smaller than a grain of rice. And if I didn't have like my gel nails, my hands would look like a child's. So I like to put on like my gel nails. I like to like, you know, make my nails prettier so that I don't my my hands don't look like a child's. Being 5'6" is not exactly tall, but my colleague who's 6'6", his knees in chest. Whenever he gets in a car, I can reach anything, but I can squeeze in just about it. Yeah, for real. I mean, the benefit of being short is that you can hide everywhere. That's the only thing that I like about being short, because like we can just squeeze into a lot of things, and we can hide everywhere. We can hide in small places and we won't get detected. Brilliant cooperation work, if not else. But your model in the Inca Impulse video were the best according to me. I mean, it was a really old model though. Like, it's pretty outdated. I do like my design like back then, but I do like my design now because I have a lot of like varied looks, like my hair, some of my clothes and stuff. I really like it. Like my current design is, I think, the best like culmination of the things that I like. Does the model have any other hairstyles, or is that really the only one? I do have a lot though. Like, this is my this is my original, like this is my base form. And I can just mix it around like that. You know? Stuff like that. You know? That is the purpose of sleigh nails. Exactly. When you build me, when you build like me, you can just tank. For real. Sneaky Big Boss Takashi Snake confirmed for MGS collab. Well, it's easier to hide when you're small. I once bounced a rocket-propelled grenade with my belly. Well, what? You what? What did you say? What did you just say? She can become a fruit. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Hold on. Let me show me my fruit. Wait. I'm a banana. And an apple. Hell yeah. I once bounced. Okay. Don't forget the manapple and the banana hairstyle. For real, yes. This is me. You still do martial arts? Me? I haven't done any like Muay Thai training in a while. Because I literally do not have time. Ever since I started the Mana project, I literally do not have time for anything else on my free time, because like either I'm recording or I'm streaming or I'm writing songs. The most I could do is lift weights, you know? Like, that's a daily thing that I can do. Sorry, liberal, we're all fruity here. That is true, yeah. Fruities only. This is only reserved for the fruities. Fruities? Manapple? Yes, I am Manapple. Hello, how are you? Can I be a strawberry? Why not? Disclaimer, by watching this stream, you agree that you are fruity by default. Yeah, everyone who watches my stream is gay by default. I don't, it doesn't matter like what you think about yourself. I am the judge of it. I hereby pronounce you gay. That is the truth of the matter. Yes. I am an exotic northern fruit. Hey, let's go. Adorn, thank you so much for the super chat. Shigoto ni ikimasu. Thanks for another amazing cover, Mana. Take care of yourself, and to all fellow imps, we'll see you again. Thank you for the donation. For the super chat. I hope you have a good day at work, and you know, hopefully it's easier for you. And also, like, don't work too much, dude. Try to find some rest, okay? Try to enjoy the small things in life. Yeah, I'm a durian. Damn. Mana MD diagnoses us with gay. Yeah. It doesn't matter what symptoms you have, that the my conclusion would always still be gay. It doesn't matter. Your opinions don't matter here. My opinion is the only thing that matters. And that is that you're gay. There is no escaping the gay. If that's a concern, go do hetero things like watching sweaty men tackle each other doing doing sports. Yeah, you can do it on land, aka football, or you can do it on ice. Oh, hockey is Yuri on ice. I love it. I didn't have a chance to listen yet. I'm finishing charting at work when the stream started. It's okay. You can listen to it later. Can Mana still be an egg? I don't think I have like the bald toggle. I'm gonna ask my rigger. If I were to be fruit, I'd be a coconut. So you can use me as a weapon. The gay will come for us all. Yes, one way or another, there will be no escape. I'll be cherry because I never lose. Okay. I'm back from other stream. Hello, Mana. Hello, everyone. Hello. How was it? I have to work out after this though. Also, my partner just sent me some flowers because I've been feeling really bad lately. And they sent me some flowers, and that kind of lightened my mood, you know. Yeah, I posted the flowers on Twitter. It's beautiful. I like it. Have you streamed since the new year? I forgot. I've streamed once. When I released Afterlife. And when I played Yap Yap with my friends. I really want to play Yap Yap again too though. It was really fun. If you were gay coming in here, do you become more gay, like super gay? Yes, it stacks up. You know, it's an accumulation of things, accumulation of energy. The more that you stay and watch my streams, the gayer you will become. Mana, will you buy them flowers? I have bought them flowers, but my partner doesn't really tell me what they like. I always ask them, what would you like? So I would just end up like giving them a gift card for like they can spend things on, you know, because they never really tell. I buy them snacks, but that's like, you know, my partner likes practical things. You know what I mean? But I did send them flowers before. It's the small acts of love and care like those that keeps us going. Exactly. Like I don't think I can keep on going like in this planet if it weren't for the people that I choose to become friends with, and you know, like also my partner is my bestie, so like really, like I survive off of friendships. I'm just literally surviving now because of the friendships that I have, because of the community that I have, you know. Like I would very much like there are some point in time where like my soul just wants to leave my body, you know, because of so much like there's just so much suffering in this planet, and it's just, I can't take it anymore. But when I look at the people around me, and when I look at, like, you know, the community that I've built over the years, I just feel like, okay, like there are some things that are worth remaining on the earth for. You know what I mean? Because these are like some desperate thoughts. Like these are like depressive thoughts that's not, you know, like something that crosses one's mind when you are in, like, I feel like it's just a normal reaction to what the world is now. Like it's not necessarily like something that you need to pathologize in order for you to like take action with, or to take action on, or something that you would, like, you know, center, because these are human feelings, you know, like they come and go. Then sometimes we reach the depths of our minds. We have dark thoughts. It's just a matter of, like, I think it would become like a real pathology when it's persistent and it's really disrupting your life. You know, like it's really like you have stopped living, essentially. Like when you're like, you've become a hollow shell, and that's when you need to like get professional help. Yap Yap with Imps waiting room. That's true. I want to play Yap Yap with the Imps too. Do you guys want to play Yap Yap with me? And you were telling an imp not to work too much, working out at 23 plus in the evening. Yeah. No, I'm actually no, because working out is like healthier. It's not like work. It's different from work, you know? It's working out. Exercising. Exercise is good. And also, I have more of a nocturnal schedule because of my job. But is it a linear progression of being fruity or exponential? It's all up to you, though. If you want it to make it linear, then it's linear. If you want it to be exponential, then you could make it exponential. You could be linear gay or exponential gay. The choice is yours. Someday Mana will become all the fruit on earth and reach the fruity hard cap. What? Depends on the level of exhibitionism, perhaps. The friends we made along the way type shit. Yeah. That kind of makes sense. You know, I hope they fixed the flying bug on Yap Yap or not. And we can watch Mana dance among the stars again. Yeah, I was flying. I was just taking off of the ground. What the fuck? It's called working out. I would definitely be down for some Yap Yap, not gonna lie. I have to buy it first though. Gotta go, Ma. Thanks for the cover, by the way. Good luck for your next project. Good night, guys. Thank you, Sato. Sleep well. I think I also need to be going as well because I have to work out. Because I was so emotionally, I've been emotionally like exhausted and mentally drained for like this entire week that all I did today was sleep. Like, it's so bad. It was so bad. Like, I was just sleeping. I just kept on sleeping. And I feel like I'm just catching up to a lot of sleep debt. So, I mean, that's like, you know, I just wanted to like, for my body to recover. And now I feel a little bit better. So I'm going to work out, you know. Bro was floating. Fuck gravity. Yeah, for real. You can also be logarithmically gay. Yeah, why not? We could all be all kinds of mathematical gays. Oh, I wanted to keep sleeping too, but I got 76 phone calls. And also, you're getting bombed. What the fuck? Like, Zitter is like literally everywhere. Everything around you is like on fire, and you're just like, oh, I'm on stream. You're just... Yep, and OBS is acting out again. Yeah, it seems like it doesn't want me to stream for a long time today, so that's my cue to like end the stream, I guess. Bombing I can get by with, but fucking Messenger kills me for real. How long do you usually take doing covers, just out of curiosity? It depends on the difficulty level. This one just took me a week. Like, it literally, I just had one session of like doing all the main vocals, and then one session for like the harmonies. So like 2 days. Like with like I think the main stems and the main vocals, I had like it took me about 4 hours because I comp as I record. So while I record one line, I listen to it again and again and like choose the best takes and then combine, like, you know, compile all of the best takes. And then that's how I just do, you know, I just comp my stems as I go, you know. But with Afterlife, it took us a month because there's a lot of layers. So much fucking layers. You better get by this. We praying for you. Yeah, for real though. Too little sleep during the week, catch up on the weekend. I know that feeling. Yeah. I don't think it's healthy though. I need to lock in on my sleep schedule so it doesn't disrupt my body too much, you know? I think our body likes homeostasis, so yeah. Oh damn! Let's go, Makamajin. Thank you for again for the 10 gifted memberships. That's so awesome of you. You're like Uncle Maxing right now, for real. Makuma, Uncle Makuma out here, Uncle Maxing again. Handing out memberships to the little imps. Like candy. Bro, I don't know, but I'm playing Roblox while watching your stream. Well, it's okay. You can do both, I guess. Become so gay you bend space-time around you. For fucking real. I think that's the kind of gay that I aspire to be. I think all the gays should aspire to be able to bend space-time. Become so gay that you bend space-time. I think that's the power that we need to defeat the bourgeoisie. Let me honest, you inspire me to do cover. Do it! I implore you. I really, really encourage you to just do what you want, you know? If you want to do covers, do it. And you will become better if you do it consistently. Trust me. I was not born a singer. And I still have to practice a lot, you know? Like the learning never stops. So the more that you do it, you can only get so much better, you know? There's no other way but up. Holy shit, thank you, Makuma. Yeah! Don't always come around, but I haven't changed since changing handle. Yeah, that's fine. It's okay. You know, like, I really don't, I don't hold my audience captive. I don't hold y'all hostage. So when you guys are here, I'm only grateful that people even turn up, you know? Like, everybody has like busy lives and everybody is literally suffering from this economic system that, yeah, I can't really impose myself to like have people watch me because like I stream for fun anyway, you know? Can't gift me a membership because region lock. Oh, that's awful. They give you early Eid money. Let's go. Mana will become the gay singularity. Do you have solo authority on what covers you do? Yes, I do. Like, has Chris ever said that a cover is kind of complicated and should work on a different project? No, 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 no. Everyone that I've worked with is very competent enough to be able to do whatever the fuck I want. I'm so lucky that they happen to be my homies as well. So, yeah. Christian can do, like, basically when I ask him, yo, can you do this? And he's like, fuck yeah. And then when I ask June, yo, can you do this? And he'll be like, fuck yeah. And Chris, yo, can you do this? And he's like, fuck yeah. So it really just depends on their schedules, though. Like, if they have like a commission ongoing and they were like, oh, I'll do it later after this, then that's the only way. Like, that's the only time where like I have to wait. But other than that, like, there hasn't in any like cover that they have refused me, you know, that they like thought that it's too complicated to do. No, never happens. That's how competent they are. Okay, let me tell you, if you want an instrumentalist, you know, you can hit up these guys. I think Chris mostly, he doesn't really do covers a lot, but he's mostly concentrating on mixing. And as you can hear, like, Afterlife, you know, like the Ga, the stuff that he worked on with me is really good. And most of the time I work with June and Christian with their with the instrumentals. And with June, usually June mixes my stuff, but with Christian, Chris mixes the instrumentals that Christian did. So that's usually the team. And if that's like the setting, like if Christian does the instrumentals, I ask June to do the time tuning, and then I ask Chris to do the mixing. But if I just work with June, he just does everything. And then usually it's mostly like Vocaloid stuff, because he's really good at metalizing Vocaloid songs. But we also work together with, like, you know, Circle with Me, the baby metal song. So like June is very flexible. He's really good at doing covers. So Chris is more like really more focused on writing originals. So that's why I have most of my original songs are with Chris. I want to take a bite. Now I know Zitter, but I know I did the second round just for you. Thank you. Do it for Zitter. Definitely the best cover I've seen of Marshmallow. Nice work, Mom. Thank you so much. Don't listen to her. We're all held in her basement. I would be honored to be a hostage. There is no stream attendance, y'all. Just watch when you can. For real. Thank you, Uncle Makuma. Don't say that she will have my grass intake to No, I actually asked Piotr today, like the other day, yo, can we have another schedule, like another round of like scheduled shorts? So essentially I'm I'm having a basement contract with Piotr again for this year. Another round of shorts. And he's like, okay, I will finish the last batch and then I will invoice you with a new one. So he just kind of like accepted his fate. She can only change forms on a time limit like Ben 10. You better be careful or else minions will try to eat you if they see you. Okay. Mana, when will you turn into Manana? I'm already Manana. This is Manana. Guy is amazing. Oh yeah, I haven't seen Mr. Mix Sucks today. Can't tell him he can't tell him he did a banger job as always. I think he's busy right now. That's why like he's not on stream with me. Because usually we do after party, like he does join the after party streams when we're working together. Who worked on Sushi Go Round? That was Christian. Hi Mana, thanks for the gift. May you always be in good health. I think you got the gift from from either Adorned or Makuma. So thank you to them. Another 30 shorts, my ass never leaving the basement. Yeah, and this time I asked like Piotr, can we go? Can we do like scheduled posts? And he's like, okay. Yeah, because I need to because of like AI, because of AI implementation on YouTube, my algorithm sucks. Like it really like hit my algo hard because of fucking Gemini, you know? So in order for me to remedy that, I have to keep on posting weekly shorts, because that's the only way that would keep my algorithm afloat. And it really sucks, you know, because we have to like, as an artist, I shouldn't have to worry about algorithms and shit. But that's the reality of the situation. You gotta adapt in order for my channel to survive, in order for like, you know, my music project to be able to keep on paying for itself. I need to do these things, you know. Is it cold in Japan still? I think right now it's 11 degrees Celsius. It's not that cold anymore. I don't even have my heater on. I'm just in my pajamas though. You're most welcome, Badrus. Enjoy the emoji. Yeah, for real. We have the emojis. I love what I do, and I hope y'all like the shorts. The shorts too. I go silly on them. Yeah, I think Piotr has improved so much, like from when he started, because he was literally mentored by June. Like the way the shorts that Piotr does now, he has like a lot minimal like corrections from June. Like he really developed that skill, and he's like so good at doing it now. You straight up cooking, Piotr. Yeah, what have you done to my hot weather? What? Hello, Futakuchimana. Can you send me a greeting? What kind of greeting do you want? They're fantastic. Thank you for the laughs. Yeah. Piotr is really good at making shorts now. Yeah, so maybe Piotr what was I saying? Maybe Zetter when Piotr gets paid for the next batch of shorts, you can probably ask him for Eid money. You can ask him for Eid money. Now, y'all, if y'all excuse us when the stream ends, we will be crying back in the basement. I know that's right. I will be asking him, are the shorts ready? Greatest Russian ever lived, Piotr. The Russian Indonesian. I don't like me money. Greatest Kremlin plant. You can ask him for Eid money. Don't forget about Lenin Zindrum. Yeah, for real. Lenin. Kremlin sent me to support their industry plant. I am the industry plant, apparently. Some people really think that I am like an agent of Kremlin. It's so funny. I love your shorts. Short covers are bangers as well. My favorite is Secret Garden. That's so nice. Thank you, Laggy. Yeah, I'm working on, but Chris he has a lot of like commissions right now. And he's working on another song that I have, like a collab with another great singer. So hopefully soon it will come out. But yeah, I'm working on another song. And then I think I have 2 collabs coming out soon. So I'm working on like I've finished working on one collab and I'm gonna work on another collab. These are collabs that should have been released last year, but I just didn't have the mental energy for them. So I'm doing all of that this year. It's so funny that I end up doing shorts because I found Mana through her shorts. Let's go. And also like it's funny because Piotr got banned from my server. He was a rebel back then. Yeah, literally he was banned for like the entire summer. And then in September of 2021 like he was reformed, and then eventually the year after that, the following year he became a mod. Oh, okay. You just want like a normal greeting. Okay. Hello, Toko. Greetings. How's that? I see. I kind of deserve it. You kind of did, yeah. And I'm just glad that Piotr's redemption arc was really good though. He really redeemed himself. And probably because Piotr was also like younger back then. He got like swayed by like people around him to like act crazy. You will be happy in the basement and say thank you for the opportunities. I found you through a death battle track featuring you. One hell of a way to discover my favorite VTuber. Whoa, let's go, Ryan. Which battle track was that? Which battle? Death battle track was that? Oh, was it like the that again? I forgot which one was that. Tenebra's download Payday 2. Be really honest with me. Do you have a crush on Mana? No, that's we don't do that here. Like I know you're new, Zendrum, and you know I tolerated what you said about your brother, but we don't do that here. We don't do like gooning shit in my channel. We are. A lot of my chatters are very like, you know, serious. Not really serious. We goof around, but we are normal people that we don't really do like parasocial shit, you know? We are normal human beings that just like they just enjoy the entertainment value that I give, I guess, you know, if anything. And that's pretty much about it. We don't do the weird stuff like that. Just so you know, we don't do that shit here. Cause the problem with that is that if you give like space for these types of like tendencies, then it will only get worse because like it's hard to monitor strangers. You know, like you can't really. So the better way to like prevent things that like that is to like, you know, root it out. We don't do that. You don't do that here. Hello, Mana. How are you? Hello, Asahi Alva. Ryan Bay, indeed a way of getting introduced to Mana. I am an intern. Wait, but you get paid though. You're not I think Piotr is not an intern anymore. You're like a fully employed employee. It was Mad Laugh Riot. Harley Quinn versus Jay. Ah, yeah. Man, that was a long time ago. That was like in 2022 or something, huh? Sorry, my bad. Yeah, it's okay. Just so you know, we don't do parasocial stuff here. We are just like bantering, like, you know. No, we are professional and friendly. For real. Parasocial relationships are a form of alienation, not part of our goals for society. Exactly. Like what we're trying to do here is like that's why like I'm comfortable talking to my chat because I actually know them. Like I've known them for like a lot of them I've known for years. That's why like I treat them like, they're part of my community. They are my people, They're not just some random strangers. Although, yeah, like as a streamer, there is like this level of like parasocial tendencies. Like, you like being as a streamer in and of itself is parasocial, right? But not like the unhealthy type where, you ship each other or you ship yourself to the streamer or you ship whatever. You ship streamers to other streamers. It's just weird, man. Let's not do that. We're here like as kind of like imagine like having just like being in a bar, you talk to the people in the bar and you see the regulars in the bar, right? Like sometimes like some people who meet each other at the bar, they become good friends like in like a daily good friend. But sometimes when you just go to the bar and see the regulars there and you talk to them and then you go home, like that's the type of shit, Like there are familiar places, like when not even the bar. Like for example, like a snack, a cafe that your favorite cafe to go to. You see the regulars there. It's kind of similar to this. It's like more like my community is like an online third space for people with like-minded people meeting and talking with each other. In particular, a lot of my audience are very political. Like they have a lot of knowledge about like geopolitics, so they naturally would be gravitated to talking with each other, because they have similar interests. And also I'm part of their interests. Like my art or music is part of like the things that they're interested in, but it extends more than just being in my community. Like they are their own niche, like they are their own kind of like circle. The year 5 was 2021 years 2021 years ago. What? 2022 was 2022 years ago. Don't be a chud and it's cool. Yeah. Just be chill. Mana, have you ever thought about covering Avenged Sevenfold? No, I don't like the band. I'm sorry. I've never been interested in Avenged Sevenfold. They're just extra for no reason. And I do like the, like, I understand their appeal for some people, but I'm just not that girl. I grew up listening to hardcore, Like my favorite bands are like Converge, and the Dillinger Escape Plan. Those are like the stuff that I grew up with. And when the emo the scene emo was popular, I was really not into those types because I was listening to grindcore and power violence. I listened to the popular ones, but I never really gotten into like I was a casual listener for those types of genres. I was not an avid fan. Like at least not enough for me to like listen to entire albums and have favorite songs out of those bands. Yeah, Avenged Sevenfold got cheesy after high school. Yeah, I mean, it's just something that I couldn't get into. I don't know, it's just a matter of like preference. Just out of curiosity, what is your opinion on trans rights? What about it? I love trans people. A lot of my friends are trans. What is there to think about? Other than, yeah, fuck yeah. I still like listening to their cool tracks. COD track, COD tracks. Ah, yeah, yeah, okay. I mean, if you're a Call of Duty fan, I guess like you would also like Avenged Sevenfold. Trans rights are human rights. Shout out Pebbles. Yeah. She's the best auntie in my server. Yeah, I think a lot of people like, I feel like you know, the work that Pebbles does in my community is like, you know, sometimes it gets unnoticed and underappreciated. But she's basically like the heart of Monochord, you know. What is there to think about trans people? How to kick the teeth of people who mess with trans? Yeah, that's the only thing that we need to discuss. But there is no discussing about trans rights when it comes to like whether it should exist or not. Like, duh. Mana gives us a quick tutorial on how to metal scream your way. No, there's no such thing. It builds it has to be. There's no quick way to be able to scream because it's a muscle that you need to build over the years. There's no shortcuts. You need to do the work. And I still, even I, at this point, I still need to do my work. I still have a lot of things to do in order for my screams to get better. Okay, I'm gonna go help set up the iftar table. Enjoy your iftar, Zetter. Enjoy the stream chat and good luck working out, Mana. Yeah, I need to go now though. I've been saying that I need to go, but that was like 30 minutes ago. Here's some tips to start in this video. Yeah, but like don't expect to like be able to scream right away like most seasoned vocalists do, because let me tell you, they have most of the really solid screams that you hear took 10 years to build. 10, 15, 20 years. So be realistic about it and just be open to fail the first try, because you will fail a lot. You will fail a lot. But if the failures won't stop you, then you will succeed. I'll keep practicing so I can reach Sam Carter. Yeah, for real. Is Fry Scream yelling? I don't know. I'm not a Fry Screamer. I don't think it's yelling. Yelling is different. Fry Scream has a if we say yelling, it's like it doesn't have a distortion. It's just like shouting loudly. Yelling is like shouting loudly, like higher volume with your spoken voice, I guess. But screams, Fry Scream has distortion. So I don't know why you're asking me that. Yo, Katie, no, Contraband is a cover song. It's a cover song. We did not write it. Contraband was written by the band called Make Them Suffer. Make Them Suffer is the band that wrote Contraband. Okay? Make Them Suffer wrote Contraband. Katie and I covered the song. Okay? Please make no mistake. Will Ramos is still the king of screamer, in my opinion. Bro doesn't even sound human. I mean, yeah, I think his techniques are really good. And yeah, and also Zindrum, if you look at the title description, it literally has cover over it literally says it's a cover. So I implore people to please read the description and the title of the things that you're looking at. Please. So we can avoid situations like this. I was just curious because my fear is that I like a singer or streamer or whatever and find out later that They are a transphobe. Glad one of my favorite singers isn't like. No. We are gay. We are the gayest gay in this community. Like everybody is gay, including you, I guess. And now you're gay too. I love trans people. I love queer people because I am one too. I am literally the B in LGBT. I am the B. Okay, you can. Well, it's up to you to interpret what the B is. I could be the bitch or the bi, or it could be both. You know, I am both actually. Do you make screams with false chords? I do false chord screaming. Or like, does the power come from the core of the body? And yeah, I mean, singing and screaming have the same kind of breath support. You have to have the same breath support with screaming and singing. They're literally the same. It's just like with screaming, you have the distortion on, which is my false chords. You're not activating your vocal folds. You're activating the false chords. But the breath support is the same. It comes from like pushing down on your diaphragm. It's like taking a shit, okay? You have to imagine taking a shit. Hold that air, and then that's how you can have like your breath support. So just imagine your favorite singers, whenever they sing, they're literally imagining that they're taking a shit. Okay? Now I ruined everything for you. And you're welcome. I love that. As a wise person recently said, you're already gay. Exactly. You just don't know it yet, but you already are. Somebody is just telling it to your face. Hello, Mana. It's been a minute since I caught YouTube or Twitch stream. Hello, Craig Bino. What's up, bro? Because he's a fan of metal and he holds you in admiration, perchance. You don't fry scream or so fair. Perhaps Katie could provide advice on fry. Maybe she could. I don't really give advice because I'm not good at teaching this. Because it's not my forte to teach screaming. I don't even teach people how to sing. I don't know how to do that. I just perform. I am a performer, not a teacher. So I can't do that. I don't know how to tell people to like because especially with screaming, because we arrive, like there are so many things that you could do to arrive at the same place. Like some people had to practice like throat singing, like Mongolian throat singing. Like that's literally how I was able to like activate my false chords when I tried Mongolian singing. Like throat singing was like the thing that activated, like that helped me like understand the sensation and what it feels like to like have your false chords activated. But some people just literally they do the other things, you know, like so there's so many ways that you could achieve the same goal. Like all all roads lead to Rome, I guess, you know, when it comes to this. But there are some more efficient ways. That's why I had to hire a teacher. I have a vocal coach so that like nothing that I do is not unsupervised, you know. Not gonna lie, Katie is my favorite VTuber after you. Thank you. Katie's pretty good. She's a pretty good screamer. I haven't talked to her in a while. I think she's busy because she just moved to like Germany or something. Use that diaphragm. Well, that's one way to put it. I guess yes, it is definitely. But you will feel that sensation when you're taking a shit. So that's why that's like because everybody is taking a shit. So that's how I know that everybody knows that kind of feeling. So now you know. what it's like to like to brace for breath support. Everyone here is a gameunist metal lover. Yeah. Colorful way of description. Yes. Thankfully, I already had dinner. Taking a shit, you mean pooping? Yeah. Y'all think I'm a guttural demon, but I'm actually pooping. Exactly. That's exactly the same sensation. I know I just providing context for the interested question. Okay. I know it's not cheap, affordable, but since singing is so physical and grounded in the body, it's best to learn with an IRL teacher. And exactly, because like you could pick up bad habits too. That's why a lot of people don't seem to progress with their singing or screaming, because they're just stuck, and also picked up bad habits that are like they don't know are bad habits, because they don't have like an expert or like a professional telling them that, oh yeah, okay, you might want to work on this one. I know it's not. Yeah, I'm grateful I had a vocal teacher during my last 3 high school years. Yeah, definitely. Yep, Germany. Say hi to Katie for me if you ever talk to her again. Sure, yeah. Katie moved to Germany. I need a concert for her. I need a concert of her. You could just drop her comment. Yeah, you could also go to her chat, bro. I think Katie streams more than I do, because it's literally her job. Our gay queens keep winning. Hello from Russia. And you know, I think Makuma like was trying to say like you could say hi to Katie by yourself. Like, you know, you can say hi to her directly by going to her own chat, because she literally streams more than I do, you know? I don't have Twitch. Well, she has a YouTube channel. If you don't feel like going to her Twitch, you could just drop on the next video. Yeah. Yes, she has a YouTube channel. Mana concert now in 1080p, 120 FPS, courtesy of the imps. Do you do us a concert right now? Okay, no, it's literally almost 12 a.m. here. Why not do a concert like Katie? I don't know. Like, I don't know how to do that, bro. What do you mean do concert like Katie? Did she do a concert? I don't know. I'm literally not online all the time. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't even know what my friends are doing. Mana, touch too much grass to be terminally online. It's literally hard to like be online all the time though, because it's just I have a job. I have a job in real life, and also like if I'm not at work, I'm also just working on some songs. So it's really hard for me to be online. Penance for violating the don't bring up other streamers. That is true. Yeah. Okay, maybe let's not do that, because like it is in my rules. Even though I'm friends with Katie, you still shouldn't probably bring up other streamers while a streamer is streaming. I think that's a little bit disrespectful. If I bring up my friends, you can talk about it, but if not, then probably you shouldn't do that. So let's stop that. Let's not do that anymore. And also, thank you, Makuma, for reminding everyone reminding everyone of stream etiquette. I appreciate it. Anyways, you have planned on making a new cover. I literally just dropped a new cover. Can we not just enjoy a new, like, the new song? Why? It's like asking it's like asking someone who just got married, so when are you gonna have kids? And then someone who just had a kid, so when are you gonna have, like, when are you gonna have another kid? And then when you have another, so when are you gonna have a third child? It never ends. It just never ends. Oh my god, it never ends. Can we just enjoy the now? Why are we so anxious about future things? You know, like, are we gonna die soon? I don't know. Maybe. I guess because Iran just got attacked, and maybe we're gonna have a World War II, 3, World War 3 soon. And also, Okami, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Miss Streamer, this cover is very good, but I want more. Please do more. I need more. I will do more, but just please respect my timeline, okay? Like, I'm not an AI machine. Like, I know, like, AI channels would just, like, churn out slop every day, and that's literally that's literally the thing that's hurting my algorithm, because right now those channels are being promoted more because they post more. You know what I mean? But with me, humans take a while to create something good, you know, like art takes a while to create, and if you don't want slop, then yeah, it will take time. And sometimes I only have so much time. I can only drop one song a month, you know, or even once in 2 months. It depends on, like, my current life situation, you know, because, like, I also have a life to live, you know. I don't only exist for everybody's entertainment, you know. I hope you guys understand that, right? Like, I don't only exist for people's entertainment purpose. You know, my existence is not to entertain solely, you know. I do have a life to live too. You know that? Right? Asian parents be like, yeah, exactly. Imps, your enthusiasm is cool, but as a general tip, asking artists to do a thing is not usually polite or useful, especially people who aren't full-time professionals. Give her time and space. Yo, thank you, gracias, arigato. Yeah, thank you, Okami. Very grateful for each and every song. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Slop maxing to the detriment of us all. AI slop. Loathe entirely the Grinch me. Patience is a better plant, but its fruit is sweet. 1 per month while having a job is pretty damn good. I think so too. Like, it's the most realistic that I could do. She is making genuine 100% human gems. The when are you having another kid is way too real, right? I'm pretty sure, Makuma, you've probably experienced that too, right? Being a parent yourself. So when is your kid having? When are you gonna have, like, a sibling for your current child? Does the apple have lore? Yes. My community actually made memes, like Manapple memes, and that's why I made it real. We have a Manapple and Manana memes, like emotes. And now they have become reality. They have become meme manifest. This cover was great, and the Afterlife cover freaking blew my mind. Thank you so much, Craig Bino. The lore is, I thought it would be funny and cute. Yes, yeah. The Manana and Manapple. Even more so considering Mana produces high quality covers, professional mixing and instrumentation, illustrations and puppetry shoots. Yeah, it is easily like every cover is at least $1,000 or more. The range, the price range is like the cheapest is $1,000, and it could go up, you know, to up at least 1,300. Depends on how many illustrations I have, or like the difficulty of the song and the lengths of the music video. Everything is affected. Oh my god. My cup just fell. What the hell? It takes time. It takes an entire team of skilled pros. It's exactly. It takes a while to create art, and it's not just me. It's a team of people. There's literally like five or more people involved. There's Ichid, there's Ilams, my music video editor, Anxiety, the one who does puppetry, the animation, and Christian or June. Or Christian and June and Chris. So that's like 5-6 people at max, you know? I still haven't moved from the Afterlife cover. It genuinely motivates me. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that you liked Afterlife. Completely understandable. I'm just glad I get to hear another song from you, Mana. Thank you so much, Laggy. I really appreciate you guys who kind of take time to appreciate what I do and not just like, I don't know, not treat me like an entertainment machine. Because that's like the worst thing that could ever happen to me. Like I feel like my audience would just treat me like an object. Like an object of entertainment. Like granted, like I'm a fucking anime bitch on the internet, but you know, there's a person behind the character, right? There's a person behind the voice, right? So we don't Manapple versus Manana because they will always rig the vote against Manapple. No, I'm not crazy. That's true. I think Manapple has never won a polling vote. Multiple chefs in the kitchen, exactly. They cook in different ways. That's why, like, you know, my covers are pretty. I'm pretty sure like my covers have. I have maintained the quality of my covers over the years because of these people. That's why I don't really work with different artists or different. I don't work with different artists and different like music video editors because like I found like the gems. Like why would I experiment on like a possibly like risky, you know, venture with like a new like, what do you call this, like a new artist or like a new movie editor, when I found, you know, people who are available. You know, whenever I ask them like can I like commission something from you, they will always say yes. You know, I don't think these people have ever refused me. They would only tell me like, oh, I have like a current project, but I can take your cover next, you know. So it's just a matter of scheduling conflict. But these people have never refused like working with me. Because they know that you know, we already also have like that established workflow. It's just easier when you know the people that you're working with, not like new people every single time. So that way I can maintain the quality of the output, you know? Is Manapple or Manana more powerful? Boys, we got a power scale. I don't know. I don't think that they need to compete because they're literally sisters. Why are you making Manana and Manapple fight? Fade Beyond was my top 2 track of 2025. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much, Piotr. Highly agree. Also, one of the reason I have 17 of her songs at the top of my playlist and giving some money when I can. Thank you, best. I really appreciate that. Made it to work, still got time to join the stream. Let's go! Yeah, I've been telling them that I need to go like an hour ago. I still remember last time you said too much. Do you have plans to make full cover of your short covers? If not, that is okay. I just wanted to know if I don't know though. Like I did make some full covers of my shorts, like Afterlife and From Me to You, but realistically it's really hard and very, very, very expensive to make covers for all of them. Like full covers for everything. No, I think it's too expensive. Because I'm churning out a lot. So only the covers that have more traction are the ones that I'm picking up and turning into full covers. Because that's just the way of the jungle, I guess. The ones that stick out more are the ones that have, that are better for the channel. Algorithmically wise, because like I said, my algorithm is tanking because of the AI implementation, so I need to work on around that. As sad as it sounds, I'm an indie artist. At the end of the day, I still have to play the game. I'm forced to play this game. There's really nothing much I can do about it but to adapt. Or you could be like me on Team Mantaloop. We have one member. I remember that. Monataloop. They acting like two legends can coexist. Okay. Still dream of a full cover of Magnetic in my dreams. Yeah, I think like it's just really hard for me to do that. You must go. Don't bruise your apple. Need to support the good things in life. Also very good evening entertainment. Good luck with midnight workout. Yeah, that's true. I mean, because imps, I slept all day because I was so fucking tired. I'm so tired. Oh my god, this week is so fucking tiring. What the fuck? I did a lot of like work at my job. Because, the end of the fiscal year is upon us, And also, oh my god, I've been doing my taxes and I'm losing my mind. Like I'm literally all of my energy was like poured into like either recording or doing taxes. Okay? Like what the fuck is my life? I'm not thrilled. I'm not thrilled at doing taxes. What the hell is this shit? This is why I can't bring another human being in this world, because they will end up being miserable doing their taxes. I need to live a soft life, but forced to do taxes. I deserve a soft life, but I'm forced to do taxes instead. I deserve to live a soft life. Whimsical. There's no whimsy in doing taxes. What the fuck? Taxes are the real living nightmare for real. And I have to pay like a million yen in taxes. But don't worry, I have money saved just for the taxes. I literally save money just for taxes. Just so I can pay my taxes, I save money for I have to set aside a budget for taxes. Yep. So around 500,000 for income tax, and then another 600,000 for the prefectural tax. So that's like more than a mil. Around 6,400 USD for those in freedom territories. Yeah. Around that. Around. They would tax our whimsy if they will. If they can monetize our whimsy and tax it, they fucking will. Okay? That's why you don't need to hustlefy all of your hobbies. Just enjoy things that you enjoy in private. You don't need to like do you don't need to make all of your hobbies a side hustle, because look at me. It was just a hobby, but now it's my side hustle, and a lot of people like depend on me. Like I do help people, like I do employ people, so now like I need to like keep the business going, because it actually has turned into like a business, Like the project is paying for itself, which I'm really, really, really grateful for, because if it doesn't pay for itself, then you won't get any covers, essentially. We are Mana Kirk. We carry the Manapple tea color. What the fuck? Mana Kirk. This is why tax fraud rules. Hey, and no comment on that. I definitely can't do that in my country of residence, because my bank account, everything that has money to my name is tied to my social security number. So it's hard to do anything of that sort. And I don't want to if there's anyone listening, I'm not planning on doing that, okay? I'm not running away. I'm not doing evasion or fraud. Because I don't want my projects to go to hell. Happy to support you and the team. Thank you, Eliando. I really appreciate everyone who supports me monetarily, and also even your presence, because that's still enough, that's already enough support that I need to keep going. That's a relief then that it pays for itself. Yeah, it does pay for itself. So I'm really grateful for that. And by having my project being self-sustainable, it also employs other people like Piotr, and June and Christian, people that I work with. I generally I literally paid them to do these types of jobs for me. A little something for the mana. Thank you so much, Asahi. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. If they could tax you, if they could tax you for breathing, they would. They will. Oh, they will. They're already taxing our water. What would stop them from having air? From having to tax air when they're already taxing our waters. Nestle's literally Nestle is trying to accumulate all sources of water, all bodies of water. And you don't think that they're not thinking about taxing air? You're already paying for water. You already have a water bill. Do you pay for a water bill? Yeah. My word, thank heavens the government does my taxes for me. Just need to check that they did their job right. Yeah, I mean, I do have an accountant, but I have to calculate the business expense myself. And I have business expenses that are in yen and USD. So I have to separate those. It's so hard. It's so hard. I have to sort them out. I have to have like multiple spreadsheets. Oh my god. Like, life is hard. Adulting is difficult. I hate it. Forced to do taxes, for real. I deserve to. I was born to be whimsical, and now I'm forced to do all this shit. It drains the whimsy out of me. Every day we get closer to a cyberpunk 2077 dystopia. For real though, I do agree. Nestle is a big evil we read about on fiction, but it's in real life. Yeah, and like it's literally like the dystopian world of cyberpunk 2077. Except we don't even have the cool shit. We don't even have cybernetics. Like what? We don't even have the cool stuff, and we all just have the shitty healthcare and shitty air. And shitty living conditions. I'm going to sleep, early work tomorrow, bang and cover money. Thank you so much, Okami. Y'all are indirectly paying me, so I have infinite gratitude for everyone's support. That's true. Yeah, every support that you give me is indirectly redirected to the people that I work with. Like June, Piotr. How can I tax air? It's for my friend. Monetary is important, but the community is almost as important, as they pay in will to continue the feeling you get as an artist when people like your work. Exactly. I mean, it both are important, but you know, one is not more important than the other, is what I'm saying. Might as well embrace it and start Arasaka myself. Arasaka! If they can find a way to measure the amount of oxygen we breathe in, they would 1000% make an air tax. Yeah, it's gonna happen in the future, for real. This is why I hope that by the time that it happens, I will not be here on this earth. That's my only wish. If I had one wish. I like taxing air. And like taxing air is kind of doable. Pay a premium for living in high quality air areas. Exactly. Like, oh, do you have a premium subscription for clean air? Then you get relocated in this region. This life shit is so hard, bro. Why nobody? I know, right? No, and exactly why I don't want to bring humans in on this earth. Forced to do paperwork. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we just have the 2077 pollution and death drones. Where is my send of Stan? Exactly. We are already living in the cyberpunk universe. The Pentagon wants to make a lethal AI that can act on its own. The oceans are infested by self-replicating sea mines with rogue AI. Oh my god. I get that yours are more complicated than mine, but in Sweden, the government will do your common taxes for you. For the self-employed, there's additional taxes that you'd be wise to employ. Ah, okay. I mean, that's good, but in Japan, oh my god, nah. Employ an accountant to do that for you, okay. We don't even get Chrome, bro. Shit is whack. Exactly. $1,000 bet Nestle will be the first one charging for air. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Like, they will literally monetize. That's the problem of capital. Like, every aspect of your life is going to be monetized. You know how crazy that sounds? But that's the kind of reality that we live in right now. You know? No Kiroshi optics. Sad. Yeah. Why are we all like... It's, you know... Imagine the future that they took away from you. Imagine the future that Elon Musk took away from us. Hell no. I hate this so much. Man, that got dark real fast. Okay, let's end this stream with on a high note. Maybe like tell me something good that happened to you guys. Like I want to read like any positive things that happened to you. Anything at all, and it doesn't matter how small, but I need to know that something good happened in your life. Okay, try to think and like, you know, like for example, if you got like your favorite ice cream or whatever the fuck, I don't care, just something that gave you joy. Let's do that in the chat right now. Let's talk about happy things. Before I leave, I want to kind of feel reassured that you guys are still living your best lives regardless of, you know, the horrors that have persisted, right? We positivity now, exactly. I'm going to an Ado concert with a friend in a few months. So excited. Okay, that's good. I got some nice chocolate for Valentine's. Let's go! I got myself a ticket for the Miku Expo Europe 2026. That's good, Olve. Okay, so far really good, really good. Keep them coming. Please think about the positive things that happened to you recently. Miku Expo, let's go. I'm going to see Bill Murray with my brother. Yo, let's go! Damn, I want to see Bill Murray and I missed them in Japan. They went to Japan and I've missed them. Not really recent, but my last back. Yeah, oh my god. I think I'm back now. But I think OBS is really not wanting me to stream today. My brother got second place in a Smash tournament. Let's go! Congrats to your brother. Zipango, yes, it is that. I got an eye surgery that fixed my crooked vision. Let's go, Ammonium. I'm glad. I'm so happy for you. At my college. Okay, at your college. At your college, Ryan Bates. The Smash tournament. I've recently moved from Texas, to a city with some public transport, and it bangs. Free rail car to my Lorna Bibnos Ashnika and Dayseeker concert later this year. Let's go. I just remembered it's Baby No Money, right? I always say his name as Bibnos. I got a potential photo shoot with Big Shot. Let's go, Fuego. Japan trip going well. Great people here, and the Hanabiya concert was amazing. No phones yet. That's good. I've never seen them live. I should probably go see them live. My best friend and I are going to see Scream 7 in theaters tonight. We're really excited. Let's go. I didn't know that people are still interested in Scream. Could be my out to quit my dog shit job. That's good. That's good. I hope you get that thing so you can quit. I got my work contract prolonged. My son keeps progressing in taekwondo. I love my wife. I love my car even though it breaks my bank. Okay. My colleagues are fantastic and I caught a monastery. Let's go, Makuma! I'm so glad you're living your best life and your kid likes me. And also, I like men who love their wives. Like, I really am grateful for those men who exist and talk about their wives in a loving way. Because what I fucking hate so much are men who talk about their wives like they're like a burden. Like, bitch, I bet you that your wife is like the one who's like, you know, taking most of the workload in your household. So I don't know, you know. I just like men who are like literally in love with their wives, you know? Like they are not like, you know, like performative like wife guys, like those weird people on the internet who like, I don't know. It's just something weird about them. I can also tell immediately. I can clock it. Like you're just, you know, you're just like performing. But I really do appreciate men who like love their wives, like genuinely love their wives. Because those are healthy relationships, and your children will be like okay, you know, like your children will be normal human beings, normal human beings that are not traumatized because they grew up in like loving homes. OBS chance struggling, yeah. Your aunt won't let y'all go. Hello, Fato. Where were you, uncle? BB Nos is yeah, BB Nos. Lurking and listening in the back, Nef Pure. I finished iftar, you still didn't stop streaming. Yeah, I should have stopped. And my birthday vacation was approved by my boss, and we'll be going to a metal concert during my birthday week. That's cool. Let's go, Adorned. You should. Amazing show. Yeah. 1 hour and a half now. Let her be. Yeah, for real. It was a chocolate and cheesecake. If you wanted to know. Yes. Yeah. I wanted to know. I was actually asking what flavor it was, and I'm happy that you were able to get your mama birthday cake. So I hope this time around too, with like the next batch of like shorts, you'll be able to like buy yourself or your family member something nice. Uncle Fato watching over us on the back. Yeah, for real. I finished a drawing I considered good. That's good, Maddie. It is weird, isn't it? Yeah, I like Batman, but anti-rich. Respect the wifeys. Yeah, so true, man. It's for real. Nothing more awesome than a wife. Wife is based. I love being that Gomez Adams for my partner. Yes, exactly. Because that's literally like my partner and I have that kind of dynamic, and I love it for myself. Ha ha ha. We respect women in this household. Exactly. Love and respect women in this space. Yes. I also hate when men want their wives to submit to them too. It's weird. It's like you're in a slave contract. What? It's a marriage contract, bro, not a slave contract. I don't want that. If I get a girlfriend, I want balanced relationship with equal freedom. Yeah, exactly. It's a partnership, not a slave master contract. What the fuck? What about husbands who appreciate their husband? Oh, that too. You know, are you saying they don't matter? Come on now, Zetter. It goes without saying. We are looking to close shop in a minute or so, we say. My favorite JRPG is finally announced in my native language. Let's go! What is your favorite JRPG? Your children will not be Timu, Gregor, Sansa watch. Exactly! They're not gonna be Timu, Gregor, Sansa watchers. I low-key thank my parents for showing me what a horrid marriage is like, so I know what not to. Oh, shit! I think, Asahi, we are the opposite, because my parents have a really good marriage, and they showed me like, if my partnership doesn't look like that, I don't want any relationship. That's why I've never had like I've never been in like multiple relationships in my life. I've only been in like 3, and like my current partner is my third one, because you know, like I've seen like a lot of like, it's just low effort people, low effort. I don't like low effort. My dad literally is like, my mom and dad literally put a lot of effort in their relationship. So I'm like, if my relationship doesn't look like that, it doesn't need to exist, you know? I shouldn't be in a relationship if it doesn't look like that, you know? So I have a good models for like what a good relationship should look like, you know? Oh, for sure. I will be bringing the family for some good iftar soon. That's good. Let's go! Yeah, Asahi, that's rough, but good that you are looking to learn from it at any rate. Yeah, that's good though, that you are like, you know, doing the opposite. and like breaking the generational curse, so to speak, you know. You think the gay queen does not appreciate all queens? Foolishness. Exactly. Like, of course, you know, like it goes without saying. Come on now. We appreciate husbands who appreciate their husbands, you know, and wives who appreciate their wives. And you know, the spouses who appreciate their spouses, for my NB siblings out there. For the NBs as well. Also, best, thank you so much for the 1,000 yen super chat. Let's see if we can hit 2 hours. No, let's not. Let's not. I think I should end now, and I think it's too late for me to actually work out. So I'll just need to wake up early tomorrow and do my thing. Now I'm hungry again. What, you just ate? What the hell? And men, do not weaponize your incompetence, please. For real. Oh my god. I work with a guy who's like the epitome of weaponized incompetence. Like, you know, at one point he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not really good at looking for things." And I was like, "Bitch, do you have eyes? Use your eyes! What the fuck?" And at that point, I was just like, I dissociated from my body, you know? Why does it always have to be a guy, too? Like, what the fuck? Why does it always have to be a man who's like that? Why? I know not all men, because my partner is a man, but he ain't like that. What the fuck? Why do some men are like that? I don't understand. Do you have eyes? I don't see you impaired in any way. You are able-bodied. What the fuck? And you're like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not really good at looking for things." Like at the office. Like he was looking for some document or whatever. And I'm like, "Oh my god, it's over there. It's labeled. It's all like in alphabetical order." Ah! Okay. All right. So like, you know what I mean? I hate my life. Why do we have to work with these types of people? I don't understand. But I guess, you know, like instead of like, you know, like having a victim mentality, I would just turn it around and like interpret it as like the universe sending me these types of people as like character building arc. It's my character building arc. But why does it always have to be like a character building arc? Where is my, you know, where is my like my, what do you call this? Where is my beach? Where is my beach episode? I don't have a beach episode. It's all just suffering by the hands of incompetent people. Why? You know, like pho as a dish is yummy. Exactly. I'm not my dad. Never will be. Husbandos and waifus. That's a lot of our appreciation. I think we passed 2 hours. Did we? The muscles are calling. Appreciations all around Zetter. Do ya thing. That's great. Why all you green names? I'm not green. 'Cause you're a mod. Good luck with that. You said something like that 1.5 hours ago. Where my green names at? Not enough green names. Can't be me. I'm constantly worried that people think I'm not competent at my job, so I be trying too hard. No, the fact that you're thinking that you're not trying enough is the probably like the indication that you're actually doing enough. Don't ask for help as much. Zombie Penguin, he knows he's just on one now. Can we switch name color, Piotr? Ryan nice seeing you here. Oh, wait, are you friends? It really be the character building arc for some people. Feels bad, man. Yeah, it's just there's no beach episode. It's just all character building arc. I need a beach episode or maybe even a flower field episode, please. Very sneaky, Adorn, but you turn blue, you will become chained to the basement. That's true. Also, Craig Bino, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Let's go. Thank you. My 214 centimeter brother is here. Wait, how is he so tall? Like, what did you guys eat? Are you actually half Nephilim? Is your brother half Nephilim? Because I know you are like in the area of Babylon. You probably have Nephilim ancestors. Holy, the green takeover is real. Thank you, Craig. Yeah, for real. Green it up. My life is a fucking beach episode. On low budget, but beach episode all the same. Let's go. Yeah, for real though. You have a really good life, Makuma. I'm jealous. But I think you deserve it because you have a child, you know, and you're taking care of your child. So I think that you need to have that kind of life to be able to raise a human being, you know. We blazing the green up here. Disclaimer, I mean the members. Don't do that, Piotr. On Ramadan season, are you really doing this in... Oh my god. Doing this in my Ramadan? Minus the basement part. I can't deal with... It can't deal with if I wanted to. For real. You don't want to be in the basement. You don't want to be in the basement, Team Adorned. It's all just suffering. It's just like June and like for example, there's like a section where we found like we need to like change entirely, and like Chris told June like, oh my god, June, I'm gonna KMS, and June is like, me too, because I have to time and tune this again. They just like spiraled into despair together. That was on Afterlife. We almost wanted to KMS because of Afterlife. It took so long. That bitch took so long to like complete post-production. Living in the United States is a never-ending training arc. I know, right? He's black? What? Flower field episode, boss fight. The fuck is that mean? Yeah, the fuck does that mean, Zetter? What do you mean he's black? Zetter is descended from angels that he got the gene. He's descended from the Nephilim. He's tall and black, which is normal, you know. Oh, really? Wait, your brother is black? Wait, aren't you guys like Kurdish? Get a beach scene, make for stream. Some people just don't use half their brain. I wish I can just do that in my real life. I can just change the scene. Oh, I'm in the beach now. What is your green? I am very green. How green are you? You are the greenest person ever. Piotr is no longer our halal boy. Now they call me the halal boy. Alhamdulillah. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. You are correct, sister. I cannot be uttering sin in the holy month. Exactly. Now you have to do penance for that. You have to answer to Allah for that. I don't know. How do you guys like do penance in Islam? Blazing the green in my Ramadan. Blazing the green in my Ramadan era. Mana. I love you, I love you, Piotr. You really make this chat so much fun. For real, it does though. I'm already suffering. I know, right? So I advise you to not even. The new cover is so good. Hey, hello, Rapunzel. Let's go. Oh yeah, Rapunzel. Everybody, World Eater Rapunzel did the vocals for Atrocious Design. And it's gonna be premiering in like 2 hours, is it? When is it gonna premiere? I forgot. Oh yeah, it's gonna premiere in 2 hours. So show Atrocious Design some love, everybody. Please go to the premiere and show them some support. I mean, your cover wound up better than the original Afterlife, in my opinion, so worth it. Thank you for saying that. I like, whenever I do my covers, I don't ever intend to like make it like, oh, I'm gonna make it sound better. Ugh. You know, I don't do that. I just want to like do it for the sake of fun. I don't know, for the sake of art. I like it. I like the song that I want to do it with my own twist, you know? 2 a.m. for me. Repentance is usually by praying and zakat. So, okay, so you have to like do your zakat. You can do fasting, zakat, or hajj for someone else. Yes, okay. Everybody, please, 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 please show Atrocious Design your support because they have a really, really, really sick banger song. Also, thank you, Makuma, for the super chat again. Mana would get a character building episode at the beach if the scene changed. I hope so. God damn. Will do, boss. I will be there if I'm not either conked out or doing tung tung sahur. Tung 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 sahur. Na 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 tung 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 sahur. I'm doing the singing march challenge, and the first one is inspired by one of your covers. Let's go. What are you doing? Mochi Archives? What song are you doing? I would go to break early to make it to the single drop, bro. Let's go! Afterlife! Hey, hell yeah! Fuck yeah! You better brace yourself in the bridge, though. No, that shit is really hard. Mana, we need you to destroy the AI bros. I saw your hilarious reply ratioing Grums. Wait, did I ratio him? I didn't see that. Did I ratio Grums? What? That's nice. I would just like drop a comment and then leave. I just like drop a comment and never engage again. Yeah, I want to see it. What? Which post was it? What the fuck? Can I do that? Grums. Let me just see. Where's the thing? I don't remember talking to Grums, wherever the fuck his name is. Hi, Makuma Jin. I would take you. Would you take 1 billion USD for 2 tacos? I know it's a very hard decision. What is that? Basis. I'm off about my day. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourselves out there. Bye, Eliando. I need to go though. What is Grums? I think Grums is a creature. The creature of the it's a deep sea creature. I can send the link to the post. Okay. Mana might be 5 foot. No, I'm not. That's generous. Thank you for thinking I'm 5 foot. Damn. I appreciate that. I'm in fact 4'11". I think unverified. Yeah, that is very, very much unverified because I am very much 4'11". But she can still dunk. Yeah, if I have a step ladder. Fuck yeah. Good night, y'all. I'm going to sleep. Take care, Ilyando. I'd honestly reject the offer altogether. More like grift. Yeah, I don't know. It's a deep sea creature. Mana may be small, but she is big in our hearts. Oh, hello, Aiden. Welcome to the chat. I just noticed your name. I don't remember ever interacting with Grums though. Anyway, got tall girl energy. Like literally some people would be like, some people were like, oh, I thought you were tall when they realized, like when I tell them, oh yeah, I'm really short as fuck. Like I stopped growing in elementary school. My height from when I was in 6th grade has stayed the same, okay? I stopped growing at 6th grade. Mana, how are your flowers? They're there. In my altar, in my witchy altar. I just remembered I saw Futakchi in an anime for the first time and did the Leo DiCaprio meme. That's Mana. Your little garden. Still not as small as Shy Lily. She's 4'8". Don't worry. That's good. Okay, I'm at least I know I'm taller than Shy Lily. That's good. Could you imagine you accidentally stepping in a 4'11" girl's foot and she lets out a demon scream? Oh damn, I didn't know she's 4'8". 4'8" and great. Yeah, my cousin is also 4'8". And who else? Actually, my cousins from my mother's side are short as hell. Like my uncle was also 4'11". But my mom is 5'4". Like what? And her sister is like 5'3". But my uncle is 4'11". What? Her biological brother. Like what? Yeah, my mom's side, my maternal grandmother, her side of the family are literally hobbits. Like they're all just hobbits. We're all just hobbits. Nobody is like taller than 5'5". Everybody is under 5'5". We're all just hobbits, and they're all it's so funny because a lot of them are alcoholic too. They love their ale. and second breakfast in 11 C's. Taller than an orca isn't pretty impressive. Mana's height is actually beyond Euclidean measures. So the hobbits and also vampire. My great-grandfather was 7'3" according to the pics we have. Zitter, what kind of family do you have? Like, really though? Like I said, like, are you descended from Nephilims? Because you literally are, you live in Iraq. And that's where Babylon used to be. So, I have a Nephilim audience. I have a Nephilim supporter. Nephilim in the chat spotted. How does it feel like, Zetter, to fall from heaven? Alcohol hobbits. Yeah, they're fucking alcoholics. This is why I don't drink, because I know I have that tendency to become an alcoholic. Because literally everyone in my maternal side of, like, my maternal grandma's family are just a bunch of alcoholics. They have like cirrhosis and shit. You need to scam people with poor quality copper. What are you talking about, Zitter? What are we talking about? Why are we scamming people with poor quality copper? 4-11 at the 7-Eleven. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I love 7-Eleven. My partner and I love 7-Eleven because of like the delis. There's a lot more deli selections in 7-Eleven. Gonna leave now. I'm getting a few friends over to here. Bye, Olve. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, you need to scam people. I don't need to scam people. You can't miss him in the audience. Zetter's brother is in Payday too. We are literally being graced by the presence of an angel. That's true. A fallen one though. If you can write it in clay tablets, of course. So alcohol also makes you gain weight and interfere with muscle growth. So bad. Also bad sleep. Yeah, I don't. Also, taste wise, who the fuck enjoys alcohol? Like, really though, like, I feel like everybody just gaslit themselves into to look manly and whatever, to like, oh, this whiskey is good, or like whatever the fuck this is that it tastes like fucking poison. Forgive me, God forbid I have I have a taste buds of a child. Who cares? I don't care. I don't like it. I don't like alcohol. It tastes like shit. Alcohol, yeah. Zetter is descended of a Nasir. I have a cousin who's 6'7". 6'7". 6'7". What the hell? The first thing I do in a foreign country is go to a 7-Eleven. Let's go. Have a marvelous Sunday, everyone. Thank you, Aqua. Thanks for being a member for 48 months. Hell yeah. Warm sake tastes great. Ew, it tastes like shit. I don't care. It smells weird. I don't like alcohol. It tastes bitter and I hate it. I hate it. It's so bitter. I prefer Flintstone gummies. Pop one of these and forget about her. Who is her? I tried beer once and I cannot get with it. I can't. I don't like beer. I don't like hard liquor. The only liquor that I can drink is like the Cassis Orange. It's like a cocktail drink that tastes like orange juice. But because like, the thing is, it masks the bitterness of the alcohol. So it's kind of sweet, and you can't really detect the alcohol smell either until like probably until like the third glass. When alcohol starts like seeping into my bloodstream, it doesn't matter how flavored it is, I can still taste the alcohol. So by the third glass, nope, I can't drink it anymore. 6, 7, yeah. Maybe that's why people like spicy things too. That's true. Alcohol tastes like acid, to be honest. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't really like the flavor. Shit is suck. It sucks. I don't like it. Ako on the Ako bag, have a cookie. I am the highest at my maternal line in like at least 6 generations. I'm 5'9". You're the tallest one. So the only alcohol you like is the one that doesn't taste like alcohol. Exactly. Like I can. The only reason why I can drink it is it's because it masks the alcohol taste. Cassis orange for the win. Never understood why my sister loves alcohol so much. I'm over here drinking fruit juice 24. Yeah, I don't get it either. I don't like it. I hate it so much. I think people are just like gaslighting themselves into thinking that alcohol actually tastes good. People full of whimsy don't like alcohol because life can be bitter and sour enough without stale liquid. That's true. I'm actually, in fact, full of whimsy. I'm just forced to do taxes. I should be out here being whimsical in a rose garden. I like apple juice too much and being sober. Meanwhile, Kishibe. Good lord, that's too real. Sorta reminds me of people who put milk and sugar into coffee until it doesn't taste like coffee. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know why, but I like black coffee. Like, I don't drink alcohol because it's bitter and it tastes like shit to me, but somehow I like black coffee. What? Because the smell is so good, you know? The smell is really good. I like it. And I think that also is a one of the contributing factor of like taste. So if it smells good, then I don't mind the taste as much. But with alcohol, like it smells weird. Like it's like drinking gasoline. Sober is okay. Lesson only drinking stream was a banger though. Yeah, I did have a drinking stream, and that was like with the sour lemon. Like literally the alcohol that I also use in my drinking stream was like masking the alcohol flavor. That's the only way I can drink alcohol. I only drink coffee for the caffeine, so it has to taste like chalky milk. I have a Libyan friend whose username is Coffee. Oh, that's so cute. Coffee. Something, I mean, you know, coffee literally came from the Middle East, right? Or at least like it was developed in the Middle East. I mean, the first cafe was in the Middle East. So at least coffee smells good, but gas is yummers. Black coffee, unsweetened tea, slightly burnt toast. Yeah, I like unsweetened tea as well. I can't drink green tea with sugar. Like, why do people put sugar in green tea? Like that is criminal. Like what? That is sacrilege. Why would you put sugar in green tea? What the fuck? What's wrong with you? Coffee does smell great. Alcohol is famously kind of stinky to smell. Yeah, it is. I don't like it. That's why. Coffee on Discord. No different one. We weren't even like 2 cans down and it was already popping. Exactly. It was. I have really low tolerance for alcohol. Caffeine works on y'all. It doesn't work on my mom. Does black coffee taste better than bread, Mana? I don't know. I like coffee better than bread. People put sugar in green. Yeah, I've seen some people put sugar in green tea. It's gross. No idea where coffee came from, but Kush was farmed here for a while. Okay. I've built an immunity to caffeine. Why run a perfectly good green tea? Yeah, why ruin a perfectly good green tea with sugar in it? I know. But some people do it apparently. Mana got me wanting to try hojicha, and that shit is life. Yes. Okay, so have you tried it? Give us a review, Piotr. What do you think about hojicha? Milk tea with an espresso shot. Okay, that's good. Aiden, it raises my blood pressure after 10 cups a day for a month, so I guess. What? I see. I prefer key than black coffee because it can't unlock my caffeine lock. Ah, what is key? I love hojicha. Like, that's like my favorite tea. And last month, my partner literally sent me a box of like different kinds of tea. So I'm still trying like different ones. Yo, you should get on Chinese tea culture. I don't know you well, but maybe you'd like some. I do have like fruit and like the fruit infused teas from China. I like those. Of course, it was good as fuck. Better flavor profile than normal tea. Wakes me the fuck up. I don't know why. Yeah, it's better than coffee too. It won't crash you. You won't ever crash with green tea. With like, especially hojicha, it's like the roast smell, the roasted smell is just divine. I love it. It's 8 degrees and I feel freezing. It's 11 degrees here. But it does make you feel more energized or awake. With coffee? With coffee, it's different because like it's literally like drugs on your bloodstream. But with tea, it's just like gradual awakening, you know, and you don't feel the crash. Even before Mono realizes it's because bread tastes better than key. What? Poor tea. Poor tea. What does that even mean? Not today. You will stay here and enjoy the community's company. Aiden, it does, but after too many cups for a prolonged duration, it drains me rather than boosting me. Chinese red tea. I do love rooibos. Rooibos. I love that tea as well. Caffeine doesn't work on me very well on account of the neurodivergence. Oh, wait. If you're neurodivergent, coffee doesn't work on you? Just dropping in to say the cover was awesome. The second that song dropped, I knew you'd sound epic on it. Thank you so much, Yolka. Yolka Yaya. I drink caffeine and actually get sleepier. It's pretty funny to me. Okay. That's interesting. Kind of like sugar crash or something, maybe. Okay. All right, I have to go to dinner to attend to. Bye, ammonium. Okay, all right. I think I need to go. It's almost 1 o'clock. All right, everybody. I need to go. And you should support Atrocious Design premiere in 1 hour. I feel like I need to go to bed soon so I can wake up early. All right, bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Later, motherfuckers. I'll see you soon. Bye.